gonna start. Yes, here we go. Start recording this little backup. Okay, hey everybody. It's Andy, aka Max Ryder, and the crew. We're playing Down Darker Trails. It's been a month,
It
so I'm
has.
going to do an extended recap here. On Monday, August 20th, you arrived in Olympia, whereupon you were immediately attacked by apparently natives. Miss Isabella Eldridge was, it looked like she was kidnapped. She was actually rescued from the gunfire. Lieutenant Shaeder uh, ended up meeting a lady during it. Ooh. Fernando Jimenez ran down an alley and got captured. And Ozuye Shappa followed another native of the same people who were attacking and learned quite a bit about these people. What is that?
That was the third or fourth spam call today.
Oh, sorry. Okay. He learned, and so all four of them learned some stuff about what was going on, which was that this doctor from Brown University in Providence, Rhode Island, had come out looking for this missing Spanish ship, and they were all separated, and slowly they started to come back together. First, the men got together, and then they eventually learned the whereabouts of Miss Eldridge. In the meantime, actually on that same day and later in the day, Miss Jacqueline Blackwood arrived in town, ran into someone she knew from back in Massachusetts, Miss Penelope Hurst, who had a job to do, and took her out coincidentally to the same place where Miss Eldridge was. It seems that Miss Hurst had been the one that the people who attacked the stagecoach that came into the town mistook Miss Eldridge for, and that's why all that went down. Then on Tuesday, oh no, I can't read my handwriting. The men, still in search of Mitch Eldridge, received a message from her saying, "I'm fine, don't worry." They soon after found the residence of the archaeologists, the McGrath house, and so we're keeping an eye on that. And then on Wednesday, the 22nd, this morning, actually in the early morning hours, they chased down a carriage that came out of the place, followed it down to the sea or down to the bay, the Sound, Puget Sound, the bay there, and just missed stopping or them from taking away Miss Eldridge, despite the fact that she said, "I'm fine, everything's good." So they've been running around looking for Miss Eldridge. They got a hint that maybe if they go down the road to the west, they could take it up and they could see the whole sound and they could spot that boat. So they went that way. They had already seen the boat turn kind of westward right when they were trying to follow it up on the eastern shore and hope that it would come east. It went west, but at least they saw that. They have not alerted anybody. The two shamans who dealt with Ozuye Shappa, the uh, the other natives who had kidnapped Jimenez and then basically let him go and were like, "We're kind of on the same team. Let us know what's going on." Uh, or Mr. Candy yet. Who Lieutenant Shaeder had talked to late last night, talked to some of his very strange employers who knows what they are. They're kind of weirdos. So when we last left, Jimenez, Zuya Shappa, and Lieutenant Shaeder were galloping down that western road with fresh horses that they had just rented from the livery stables after wearing their own horses almost into the ground. Um,
Well, our other rentals.
yeah,
I don't think we even
and
have our own
you
horses.
don't have them here because just because you
Yeah,
came
we
here by
went by
boat.
boat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so initially chasing Hutton slash Wilkes, who you had heard had come on the stagecoach to Olympia 2 days ago, on the August 20th. So as you are riding hell for high water down this road, gentlemen, I need a spot hidden from each of you, and tell me how you do. Because
Ooh.
this one, it is going to matter what kind of a spot hidden you make.
Oh, I just got a
hmm
regular success.
Okay. Hold on a sec.
Regular's fine. There's also potentially extenuating circumstances. Let me grab a couple
Uh,
things here.
Regular
Good.
success for me.
Okay.
I got a. Hang on a sec. I got a hard success.
Nice. Okay. So, all three of you notice some smoke coming from your right towards the sound in the bay. You can't see clearly what it is, but it is some kind of wood smoke coming up. You do remember that the launch that you had followed was belching
Had
wood
wood smoke.
smoke as opposed to black coal smoke.
Yep.
So you see that, and this is the first like smoke you've seen out in this area. I actually went on Google Earth to kind of get an idea from the angle, what you might be able to pick out. There's some cool stuff on that thing. Anyway, Lieutenant Shaeder notices at least two or three people. You don't get a good look at them, but you do see them duck under the bridge as y'all are approaching it. Miss Eldridge, you are under the bridge. There's a creek that runs through here, and you heard the hoofbeats approaching, and Dr. McGrath was like, cover, everyone. And the Narodniks, and I don't know what y'all are doing, so that's going to be up to you when you hear the hoofbeats. Several of them go under the bridge, others of them duck into the bushes. And so, Miss Eldridge and Miss Blackwood, it's up to you what you want to do. Miss Hurst, go ahead. I'll tell you what Miss Hurst does in a moment.
I have a question.
Mhm.
I was looking, trying to sort my notes while you were talking, so I may have missed something you said. But last I remember, and what I have written down is that Fernando rode up onto the dock.
Yes,
on
that
his
was
horse.
2.5 hours ago. Fernando rode up on the dock on a horse. Then you guys,
Okay.
went away on the launch. You came
Okay,
down.
sorry. I
You
guess I
actually
missed
found where you think the shipwreck was. You found some pieces of wood that might have been remains of the shipwreck.
Okay.
I think you might have found one of them. I don't remember who exactly found them off the top of my head. And so Dr. McGrath says we have to follow the creek and keep bearing to the left. When it splits, we keep bearing to the left. That should get us to the next site. Miss Hurst
Okay. Sorry.
has a hell of a stealth. All right.
Yeah, I thought the last thing that happened was that we left
Oh,
off on me trying to convince McGrath to let
No.
my friends aboard.
No, the last thing that
my
happened
bad.
was you guys were heading up the creek bed when you heard hoofbeats approaching, and McGrath urged everyone to hide and
Okay.
ducked under the bridge so whoever is coming can't.
Okay.
So yeah,
And we didn't see them. We just heard them.
right now you've just heard them. Yes, I don't even know if they're going to stop. They have that choice, but until they but you have a chance to react first because you guys would have heard them before they have a chance to spot you. So what do you want to
Okay.
do when you hear hoofbeats coming of more than one horse? You're not sure exactly how many.
I'm gonna assume it's my friends, so I'm gonna turn to McGrath and say, "Oh, that must be them."
McGrath looks.
Captain,
Oh no! They're coming! They're coming!
let's
Ready
stop.
yourselves!
Wait, no, let them on board. They're
You
my
guys,
friends.
you guys aren't on a ship. You're walking up this stream bed. You're walking up beside the stream, beside a creek.
Sorry.
That's okay. When you said that,
I did not
McGrath
like-
panicked. He totally knows what you mean, and it means bandits. Miss Blackwood, what did you want to do?
No.
I'm ducking for cover.
Okay. Do you want to make me a stealth check?
Yeah.
Give yourself a bonus die. Well, if you go under the bridge, you don't even have to roll. If you want to hide somewhere else,
No, bridge is fine.
okay, yeah, you don't even have to roll. You can duck under the bridge, and you're going to probably be invisible unless these people stop and start looking around. You don't see Hurst. You don't know where she's disappeared to.
I'm assuming it's my friend, so I'm not hiding.
Okay, what are you basing this assumption on?
Risky.
What are you basing this assumption on?
I feel like I think I hear 3 horses,
No, you have no idea how many horses, just more than one.
but not like a whole stampede.
McGrath is advising all the Neuronics to be ready to fire. What are you three doing up top?
Did that spot hidden roll tell me anything?
Yeah, you saw some people duck under the bridge.
Okay.
I'm stopping.
Wait, Ozuye, Shappa. Okay, well, yeah, you saw the smoke. Fernando and Ozuye saw the smoke. Are you stopping
Oh, yeah.
before you actually reach the bridge?
I
Because you
thought
could
I-
stop
okay.
before you
Right.
reach the bridge. You can wait till you get to the bridge. You can wait till you cross the
Did
bridge.
I see people movement on the bridge before we get there?
No, not on the bridge. It was under the bridge. Like you
But I
saw
see it-
somebody. Maybe it was a head peeks up over the bank and then ducked out
Okay,
of
so
sight.
this is before we reach the bridge.
Yes, you guys got
Okay.
about 20. Well, I'm gonna say 10 yards is when you notice this,
Okay,
Lieutenant.
I'm going to
Shaeder.
hold up a hand to indicate to stop.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
then I'll
yeah,
stop. Yeah.
yeah. You guys could probably, if he does like this, you guys would probably be like, yeah,
Yeah, I can.
yeah. I can see that.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
if we start seeing him to stop.
And he is slowing the horse very abruptly, I'm assuming.
Actually, what I'm actually going to do is not only am I going to slow the horse, I'm going to dismount on the side away from the bridge. In other words, I'm using the horse as cover.
So you can turn the horse and dismount? Is that what you're doing?
Yes.
Yes, you can do
Yeah,
that.
that. In other words, I'm someone is under the bridge.
What do you think?
My first thought is potential ambush.
Mhm.
So the only cover I've got to protect my own life is a horse.
Okay, give me
I
a
don't want
ride.
the horse to get shot, but
Give me a
I'm gonna
ride
basically-
check, please.
I'm going
Lieutenant
to
Shaeder.
basically get off the horse on the side away from the bridge.
Okay. It's
Let's
just
see.
going to
yeah,
indicate
that's
how
good.
well you do is all. You're not going to fail it. This isn't hard to do.
Actually, it's a hard success.
Hard success, yeah. Okay, so that's what you guys see. Lieutenant Shaeder swings off the side of his horse as it comes to a stop on the near side, on the city side, we're going to say, of the bridge, which is away from the bridge. Jimenez and
okay.
Ozuye Shappa are also slowing or stopping your horses.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop, and actually, I'll probably end up doing the same thing that Shaeder did.
Okay, give me a ride check.
Yep. And also, as I'm getting off, I will be pulling the Martini Henry out of the saddle holster.
Okay. If you make the ride check, you can do both at once.
Okay.
I'm
If you
gonna
fail
actually
it,
do that.
it's going to take you a little longer to get the gun out.
I'm actually going to do that. I'm actually going to do that as well.
Okay.
I'm down to
I
grab my rifle.
actually failed,
Uh-oh.
so
You fail.
I get
Okay,
off and I
you're off
position
the
the
horse
horse.
and you're reaching over right now to grab the gun. If anything happens immediately, you're slightly exposed. What about Jimenez?
I'm gonna follow suit as well.
Okay, maybe a
I
ride
know.
check.
It sounds so original at this point. I
Hey.
failed my ride check.
Failed. Okay. You're. Oh wow. The
I
other
know.
two of you can make me a spot hidden.
It's a smart
Otherwise,
thing to do.
otherwise Jimenez is unnoticed as he clumsily flops off his horse, groping for his rifle. Fail. Did you make a spot hidden, Shaeder? Will Jimenez's riding skill still be thought of as the best in the land? Did you make that roll, Kevin?
You need me to roll again?
Yeah, this is just a spot hidden to see if you
Spot
notice
hidden.
how bad Jimenez pulls your same maneuver.
No, I failed.
Okay, yeah, Jimenez, nobody was looking. Anyway,
My reputation is unscathed.
so far.
Well, in all fairness, my eyes are focused now down toward the bridge.
Yeah.
I saw
Let's-
movement down there. I'm hoping it's not an ambush.
We're gonna
Yeah,
go.
that's what I'm gonna say.
assuming
Did you see someone?
Yeah, movement, and then quietly to the others, movement under the bridge. Could be a trap.
Yeah, then I'll be getting my rifle out.
Do they see me at all? Because
You're
I'm not
reaching.
hiding.
Oh, yeah, make a
I guess I can
oh,
look. I
you-
kind of want to see.
yeah,
that.
you peek up if you want. Yeah, I'm not gonna make any rolls. If you're gonna just like stick your head out from under the bridge
Sure.
or climb up the bank.
Yeah, I want to see if
Doctor-
it's them.
Dr. McGrath is like,
'Cause I know they're
"Wait,
following."
No. Some of the Narodniks are waiting with guns ready when you pass them, and they all look very confused.
No, don't shoot. It's probably my friends.
You guys see
Do I
Miss
see?
Miss Eldridge pops up over the bank.
Nice.
Okay, so it is her.
Oh, yes,
So I
definitely
see
Miss
that.
Eldridge.
And I
Remember,
recognize it.
right now it is kind of a calm. It's partly cloudy day, but it's not a. It's kind of a nice day. It is in August, so it's warm. And
Is it still daytime?
yes,
wasn't
it's
sure what time
morning.
of day it is.
It's sorry. It is about 9:30 in the morning. 9
Okay.
9 or 9:30 in the morning. Remember, they left at 6 a.m. They left on
They
the
left,
launch
like, at
at 6 a.m.
dawn.
Yeah, they left before dawn from the
Okay.
compound. Yes, so it is definitely daylight. It is very bright. It's a very nice day actually.
So we won't
so
have
it's
any trouble
about
identifying people.
it's about 8:30 a.m. actually.
Yeah. So the point is, we won't have any trouble identifying people into these.
Correct.
Okay, so I will then stand up, as in, okay, this is not an ambush.
Just over the rise, all these people on their bellies with rifles ready. Yeah, you see Miss Eldridge. What do you do, Miss Eldridge?
Oh, hello, friends. It's you.
Yes.
It's us.
Isabella, come
So
on.
lovely to see you.
We can't
finally.
waste any more time. Hutton, get further away from us.
What?
No one's ever discussed what we were doing with that.
Yeah,
So
stay in character. Stay in character.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, well, we were attacked as soon as we arrived, and it's been nonstop since then.
Yeah, 2 days.
I know.
2
Yeah,
days ago.
no one has. I'm aware.
Yeah. He says
That's
Hutton
what
gets further
Fernando
away.
says. Hutton gets further
Wait,
away.
Oh, Hutton's leaving? Oh, I thought he was still here. What?
Hutton was
No idea.
taken over. His mind is
Wilkes?
taken over by the wizard Wilkes. Remember?
No idea.
You guys
where
were
he is.
chasing him. That's why you're down in this area,
Hutton.
part of Washington State.
Yeah, he might
Our
have
whole
left 2
reason
days.
for
We may be
being
two.
here.
We may be two full days behind him at this point. We don't know.
No.
I was still thinking
worried
of
about
Sean as Hutton, so I was like, wait, I thought he was here.
No.
My God.
Anyway,
It's been too long since we played.
Okay, so
Sorry.
where are the rest of your party?
Oh,
Did they leave
There.
you behind?
under. I just point down. They're they're
you-
here.
You look back.
Hey guys, don't shoot.
The you see Grigori and Dr. McGrath
Friends.
seem to be arguing, and finally McGrath puts his hand on Grigori's chest, and he turns and he clumps up the side of the stream bed up to where the road is, a little above it, along beside you, Miss Eldridge. This gentleman he's wearing kind of rugged clothing, like he knew he was going to come hiking or something. So it's kind of a suit, but it's not like a fancy suit, and it's more like nature clothes. Walks up. He's got gray hair. He's a little heavy set. He's got a beard and a mustache. Not a bad looking fellow. And he kind of looks the three of you over. He looks at you
Does he
very
have a gun on him?
suspiciously. He is
Well,
does
see,
not. He doesn't appear to be armed.
Okay, because if I saw a gun right away, I might have had a gun pointed at him.
Well, all three of you have rifles in hand by this point.
Yeah.
You would have
Right,
had
but-
time to reach over the horse and get the rifle.
Yeah, but if
Yeah,
he's not,
I'm saying if I saw a gun in his hand, I might have quickly pointed my gun at him.
No. He
Yeah,
appears to
but
be
if he's-
completely unarmed.
okay, if he's not armed, I'm going to basically put up my rifles. I'm essentially going to rest it on my shoulder,
Okay.
so it's not pointing at him. In other words, I'm not putting it down, but I'm putting it in a non-threatening posture.
Gentlemen, friends of Miss Eldridge, I understand.
Yes. This is Dr. McGrath. Dr. McGrath, this is
Nice to meet you.
Fernando
Nice to
Alonzo.
meet you.
and Ozuye.
Yes. And he looks at you, Miss Eldridge. Dr. McGrath does.
These are my friends that I was referring to.
He looks
That
at
I was
them.
vouching for on the
Yes,
team
I
trip.
remember. You were very vocal
Sloop.
about that. Yes. Gentlemen, how can I help you?
You can return Isabella to us. Is how you can help us.
She can go wherever
And
she
we will
wants.
and we will be on our way.
He looks at Miss Eldridge. He looks at you, Miss Eldridge.
Well, now about that, did you
We have
happen
time.
to
We
receive
have
my
to
letter?
go now. He gets further away.
You guys,
Oh,
the last you heard, he
yes,
came
well-
on a stage to Olympia.
He might have left. We don't know at this point.
Sorry, go ahead. Keep going.
I seem to have found myself in a different sort of well, first it was a predicament, but now it's sort of transformed into something else.
Whatever it is, we have no time for it. We must go.
It just seems of less importance to me now. Since recent events
Oh.
in the last few days.
All right, then.
My priorities
Well,
have shifted slightly.
Fernando's going to get
be
back on
honest.
his horse then. Have
Okay.
fun then.
Oh, really?
Okay.
I'm not
You don't
going to
wanna hear
abandon
about-
my friend.
Didn't
McGrath looks
Okay.
confused by this entire conversation. He obviously doesn't know what's going on. Miss Eldridge has obviously not told anybody she's with currently anything about herself.
Well, we don't.
Oh,
we, to
shit,
the
I don't
moment,
know what to do now.
pointed to Jimenez, we don't know where he's gone. And given all of the chaos of the last 2 days, we haven't had a chance to look. So before we rush off, let's figure out where, if anywhere, we need to go next.
Well, right. But we have to go and do that now. Because if we don't, he gets further ahead.
But we,
True.
unless you have more new information that I don't have,
Going off
I-
on some other adventure, as much as I would like to do that, is not going to help the situation with Hutton at all. It's going to make matters worse.
Okay, so hold on a moment here. What are you lot doing out here then?
That is our business, Lieutenant. I don't mean to sound rude, but I have some great fears of criminal elements trying to interfere with what we're doing.
Well, if you're
Oh,
afraid of,
my friends are not criminals.
I
I
did
assure
not
you.
intend. I did not imply they were, Miss Eldridge.
well, if you're afraid of criminals, then having an extra gun or two would certainly be to your benefit.
It's exactly what I was thinking.
On the other hand,
They could help.
Jimenez is correct. We came here for a reason.
Yes.
So-
However, we're at a bit of an impasse with that anyway. So, as I said in my letter, which I hope you did receive, I would only be gone for a day or two anyway. So, I don't see the harm in it. And also, you don't know why. We haven't explained yet
We're not.
why I have interest in
A
this.
day or
so.
two, and Hutton will be gone.
Did you gentlemen
And
receive
we,
the letter?
we will never find him again.
now we don't know whether he's gone, and we don't know whether a day or two will matter. It might.
Did you gentlemen?
If it was me, I would be gone.
Did you gentlemen receive a letter from Miss Eldridge
Yes.
We did.
that
It
said she
seems
was
suspicious.
safe? It was
It seems suspicious.
a Russian gentleman delivered it, and you sent a reply, which Miss Eldridge got.
Yes.
I'm just verifying that for Miss Eldridge. He kind of glances sideways at her.
I forgot that I received a reply.
Hmm.
It wasn't much of a reply, though.
Did you give
I
much
was
of a
also a
reply,
little
gentlemen?
suspicious.
No, it was but a single sentence.
Then Ilyich brought us the correct message, I'm sure.
I have no doubt of it.
And then he gives Miss Eldridge a kind of a little look, and
There's-
then he looks back to you.
There's something else though that, above and beyond all else, worries at me. The men who suggested that there was some destiny at work here, that 4 people were needed to find some sky egg or meteor or whatever it was. That part seems, well, hardly rational, but definitely important.
I'm not sure about any sky egg or anything of that matter.
So you're
or
not here
description.
looking for a meteor.
No.
I would
No.
like to roll a psychology.
Sure. Yes, please do.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you guys can
Yeah.
all make psychology if you don't believe this, gentlemen.
Ah,
A 0, that's a good start.
it's stuck.
05. Oh, you're
Um,
lucky you didn't back that 0 out. This guy has no idea what you're talking about when it comes to sky egg,
Okay.
a meteor, any of that jazz.
Okay, so he's
And
not
I'm
here
also
for that.
looking confused.
He does not seem to be here for that. You've never heard of sky egg or meteor either, Miss Eldridge.
Yeah, but I did
Yeah,
see
you're
the
confused,
thing about
yeah.
the picture with 4 people in it who look like
Yes,
us.
that's what Ozuye Shappa told you 3 about.
And after what happened with Mr. Kennedy's employer, I am prepared to believe that completely.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. How'd you do for psychology, Fernando?
Oh, I didn't roll on.
Oh, okay, that's
I
fine.
don't-
That's fine. I
I
thought
don't
you
worry
said you
about
were.
it.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Nope.
If they lie,
I
they
thought
lie. I'll
about it,
find
but
out sooner or later, and then
No,
pow, pow,
like-
pow.
Fernando's kind of a trusting guy. He
Okay.
believes what people tell him.
It was also said that a man from what the people would call an icy land were looking for a woman with a book about the location of this egg. And Miss Eldridge is known to have many books.
We accidentally rescued Miss Eldridge and asked her to stay with us for a few days because of
quite a funny
the
story,
mission that
actually.
we're on is very secretive. And if the wrong people find out, I fear we'll all be murdered in our sleep.
Well, some of you would certainly fit the description of coming from an icy land.
Oh, that's true.
McGrath just looks
Russians,
around like McGrath doesn't get it. Well, I do have a white
Sure.
beard, but
Several of your men were Russian.
and how do you know that? He's
Your
looking at
messenger
you
was-
very
Your
suspiciously.
messenger was Russian.
Oh yes, that's true. Yes, there are some Russians that are working with me. Yes, indeed.
So perhaps you fit into this matter of prophecy as well.
He gives you a look. He obviously does not believe in prophecy.
Yeah. Last week, neither would I.
Yeah. Let me check on his.
This is what happens when you blow a bunch of sanity points, by the way.
Yeah. No. You're fine. You're fine.
You're watching.
You're handling it fine.
You're watching some of that degradation right here.
He says, well, that the natives have been very aggressive towards us, but we don't know why. And so we got here as quickly as we can. He points at Fernando. Oh, you were one of the ones that were chasing us this morning. I saw you on a horseback, didn't I? The hat. I recognize your hat.
I ride well, do I not?
He's confused at that. You've thrown him. You've totally thrown him.
Exactly.
He reels from social damage.
I kind of like going because he's not denying it. He's like, yeah, you probably did.
Why were you chasing us?
Because I spotted Miss Eldridge in your courtyard, and we knew you had her.
He look. He's continually confused about this.
Yes, some Native American showed me where the mansion was at.
Why? Are you working with them? He backs away a couple steps.
Well,
he seems very nervous now.
I haven't told them anything about this, so no, I'm not currently working with them.
Going to tell them about this?
I was planning on getting Miss Eldridge and finding our friend Hutton.
Where is he?
That is what I was planning on do. I don't know. Last we knew, he was in Olympia, and this was our last chance. He might have boarded a ship by now, or maybe he's waiting to board a ship. We need to find out this as soon as possible.
Now I have a question.
Because I feel if he does, he will be gone.
Alonzo, did you happen to tell the gentleman about our last conversation with Hutton? I look at him. I just look at him.
I had no occasion to do that.
You didn't.
Gentlemen.
So they don't. So it seems that our group here has potentially some different.
Where are you dressed? Where are you
priorities.
gesturing? Where are you gesturing? Are you gesturing?
I'm gesturing at.
Across the
just
bridge
the three
or whatever.
guys.
The three guys. Yeah. Okay. That's what I need to clarify. Keep going. I'm sorry.
McGrath.
Okay.
Because, shall we fill them in on our last conversation with him, or?
Now might not be the right time.
If you think it's important, I don't think it is at the moment.
I do, because...
But we're not thinking of the same thing.
Maybe not. Well...
I'm gonna come out of hiding.
Okay, yeah. You come out from under the bridge, or you coming up to where these other people are?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And I'm, can someone please explain to me what's going on here?
McGrath is startled when you come up behind him.
Oh, Miss Blackwood. Apologies. Gentlemen, this is Miss Jacqueline Blackwood.
Nice to meet you.
Met her the other day. She's traveling with us. Perhaps we ought to just speak, have a bit of a sidebar with just us, just me and my gentleman friends here, for a second while we confer.
Miss Eldridge, that seems very rude, is what Dr. McGrath says. And okay. I don't trust that it won't lead to dangers in the future. Not that I can stop you.
Well, my intention is not to be rude, it's just that there are some personal details about our other friend who we're searching for that are not fit for strangers' ears. And I wish to keep his privacy intact.
You have your secrets, we have ours.
Yes, but I'm not discussing my secrets with my people out of earshot of you, am I, sir? Would you trust me to go back to my people and talk to them for several minutes? If they are as heavily armed as you are?
Wrong with it. I don't.
He's looking at the guns in most of your hands. Actually, all of your hands. You still have rifles in your hands.
Yeah.
Would you trust me to go talk to my people right now? Even if
Would
we
you trust
outnumber
a
you.
Would you trust a kidnapper to step away for a moment? Because that's what it seemed like you had done.
We rescued
He's
her.
not a kidnapper. They
Thank
didn't.
you, Miss
That is
It
what
wasn't
you
on purpose. It was a misunderstanding.
right.
Okay,
Just
A
to be reminded.
misunderstanding. But from our point of view, you were kidnapped.
Okay, first things first. How did such a misunderstanding occur?
We thought
You were not
Miss Eldridge was another person. When the gunfire started, we tried to get her
Oh,
out of
okay.
the way into safety. When we found
So
she
you-
wasn't
you
that
were- so-
person, we swore her to secrecy and gave her a place to stay for a few days, and actually allowed her to join us for a
Okay.
to join us.
So you were expecting a woman to arrive on that stagecoach. And
Yes.
took Miss Eldridge for the woman you were waiting for.
We mistook her. We knew the woman was supposed to arrive. We did not know what she looked like. We thought Miss Eldridge was her. We were talking to her when all of a sudden
Very
gunfire.
understandable. Very understandable.
Thank you.
Yes. So
Okay.
He kind
that
of
clears
glances
that-
at you, Fernando, but then he looks away very quickly.
That clears that up. So now I understand how this whole process started.
yes.
But we are
Now-
ourselves on a mission of scientific discovery that is quite. If the wrong people learn of it, there's no doubt they will try to kill us all and take it for themselves.
Fernando kind of rolls his eyes at that a little bit because
Okay.
he said scientific, and then what could be?
It's scientific as well as
He just that's all he is.
potentially lucrative. I'll just leave it at that. So,
That's
I'm
what that's
sorry,
what McGrath
Dr.
started to
McGrath,
say.
I'm sorry, but
If
they're
it-
my
given
friends
you-
and they're trustworthy.
Well.
I promise.
Doctor, given you expressed a fear of bandits earlier, I assumed your mission involved something valuable.
Both scientific and lucrative, as Miss Eldridge has said. But the
Oh,
science
yeah.
is what I'm invested in.
Of course, but the if there's valuables involved, you need armed protection. This is
Exactly.
potentially lawless territory. Sensible
Yes.
enough.
Yeezy is looking around
Yeah.
nervously, like he looks up the road behind you guys. At one point, you see he does look over his shoulder, back the other way down the road. He seems, Dr. McGrath seems quite a little agitated and nervous to be here.
And I assume you have some armed men waiting under the bridge.
Yes, they are students and professors and a shopkeeper.
That's a collection.
And,
It's yes.
well,
Yes.
protection.
Well,
Due to said bandits.
from what I learned on our trip here, none of them have any experience with rifles.
You can
I'm
make up
sure
for
that's
that.
not true.
You did hear him talking. He was like, "Okay, who amongst you can shoot?" He showed one of the rifles that they brought, the Gatling guns. Miss Eldridge, they have Gatling guns. Remember, you're certain of that. He showed one of the rifles to
Okay.
one of the men, and he's like, "All right, who's good with a rifle?" And they all just kind of stared at him with like dead expressions,
blank.
and it's like blank,
Yeah.
perfect blank expressions. And he looked
Okay.
crestfallen, and he was like, "Oh, well." They still have them. All the Neuronics have rifles. He does not. He's not carrying any weaponry that you know of. Miss Hurst is not carrying any weaponry, and you didn't see any guns on Miss Blackwood either.
I
She doesn't have a
assume
rifle.
that she probably is. No, we had a conversation about being armed, and she was very suspicious. So
Yeah,
I
she
do
intimated
definitely assume
that
she
she
was
doesn't
armed.
like to use a gun because she does other things, but she never said she was unarmed. You're right. And
Yeah.
Anyway,
yeah. Anyway,
Okay. So the point is, they may not be skilled. They are armed, but maybe not skilled. However, here, and I gesture to my three friends, we have some quite skilled and armed men that I trust. And
Yes, but they
if
don't
they are willing, of course.
they don't seem to want to stay.
Well, Fernando doesn't, but I turn to Alonzo and Ozuye.
Oh.
What about you?
the problem here is that we have three tasks confronting us. Whatever you're searching for here, the meteor, and the issue of finding Mr. Hutton. So really it becomes a question of how to deploy our resources and which tasks to undertake first.
The thing is, I just don't... Part of me doesn't think that we will find Mr. Hutton, and part of me also thinks that, due to... I look at Alonzo, our last conversation with him, I don't think he really needs to be found unless... I think we will hear of his deeds in the world if he...
We very much need to find him before he does any such thing. Because if we don't, people are going to suffer. He's going to do terrible things. And he has the capacity to do them.
It's just that we failed so many times.
What troubles me right now is the prophecy. 4 people who fit our description of the meteor.
Prophecies are always vague. They always fit everyone's description.
Ozuye, Shappa, you know that's not true. You saw the picture. Yeah. It was literally the 4 of you.
Right?
You are standing right there. So
you saw the picture, right?
It is the 4 of us.
Yeah.
And I would bet everything I own that what they are going after is what we're meant to go after.
So,
interesting.
Oh, I don't know anything about a meteor. And the Indians,
entirely possible they're both in the same place.
The Indians have not told us why they were shooting at us. They just shot at us over the walls and assaulted some of my men in town.
It's entirely possible that what you're seeking is in the same place as this meteor, and they think you're looking for the meteor, which is why they're hostile.
Perhaps. Maybe that was some missing information in your whatever historical writings you... That book, Dr. McGrath, the wasn't it in Spanish? I forget what it was called.
Yes, I have my notes right here. I did not bring the book with me. It's far too fragile to take. Yes, it's far too fragile to take out here.
Oh.
All I have are my notes.
All right.
That's fine. So, really the issue is...
There was a great stone mentioned in the book.
That could be our meteor.
But,
oh.
I
don't say that the...
There's no way. It's impossible. It's impossible. It must have been a stone from inside the cave.
Nothing...
Inside a cave.
Yes.
Didn't you say, Dr. McGrath, that the other artifacts we were looking for were of Spanish origin as well?
Yes, but 300 years means that they do not need to be returned to Spain or Mexico.
Well, we do have a fluent Spanish speaker here. I point at Fernando. That could help.
McGrath gives you a look, Fernando, but only a glance. Again, obviously, you've put him off a little.
It's true. So here's the problem. Jimenez is correct in that the longer we delay, the more time Hutton has to make his escape. But for my part, I favor pursuing this prophecy. And Ozuye, Shappa,
now,
you saw the thing as it was. You know more of this than any of us.
They are looking for what I was asked to stop from being taken.
So I think that becomes our priority, and we'll pick up Hutton's trail as we can.
We're looking? He's saying to Shappa, Ozuye Shappa. Dr. McGrath is saying this.
What you are going for, I believe, is what the Squaxin do not want removed.
An egg.
Meteor.
A meteor. The only thing that even vaguely resembles that is the gemstone.
See, we don't have all the information. I think we should be sharing all of this information with all of our whole group together, and we can work together, and this can bring our sides together.
Better give me a persuade check there, Miss Eldridge.
Yeah, the only downside is Hutton gets further and further away from us.
He lowers his voice and kind of whispers at you.
That's the other thing.
He says,
I was thinking,
I do not know if I can grant everyone a share.
Or do you want? Oh shit! I forgot to get my character sheet up.
He says, I don't know if I can give everyone a share. I am not the only one involved here. He says to you, Miss
Well,
Eldridge. The three of you can make a listen if you want to try to eavesdrop.
I'm doing nothing else, so I will listen.
Okay. Miss Blackwood, you're close enough. You do not have to make a roll.
Oh,
Okay.
And I succeed.
16
Yeah,
and 16.
regular.
So Lieutenant Shaeder,
success.
you two overhear him say that. Something about a share. He doesn't know if he can promise a share to 3 more people. Miss Eldridge, how'd you do with your
He's
persuade?
worried about bandits. He's talking about share. He's looking for treasure.
You can make that assumption.
Yeah.
Well,
what else
he might not be.
What are you afraid of bandits and have worry about shares?
Or it's gold. He knows where there's gold. And then there are hills. He's not got a pickaxe or anything. Maybe, who knows?
He's looking for something valuable.
Mm-hmm.
Could be gold. Could be treasure. Could be, money.
Did you get your character sheet up, Miss Eldridge? Go ahead, Shappa.
Computer's being kind of slow.
She's still working.
It's almost
I do not require a share. I just want to make sure,
of course,
that my peoples are not damaged any further by the white man.
We have no intention of taking anything that wasn't brought here by the Spanish. And he glances again at Fernando, who obviously has Spanish ancestry. You made it. Okay.
Success.
So.
No, wait. Hang on.
Yeah,
sorry,
what kind
I was
of
looking
success?
at psychology. Persuade.
We were discussing something at the Santa Trap. Success. Hard success. Extreme success. Critical. Or something like that. If you guys want. You don't have to, but it's just it was fun to talk about.
A visual, a kind of a visual representation of your role.
So Ozuye Shappa has just offered to help without a share.
I was not looking.
No, you're fine. You made a success. Ozuye Shappa has just offered to help without getting anything out of it. He seems to be leaning in your direction, Miss Eldridge, of getting these people to help if they're willing.
Okay.
What would you gentlemen want in return? Is what he turns to as Jimenez and Lieutenant Shaeder and says.
Well, to answer that, I suppose we need to know what it is that's at the other end of this.
I'd rather not say unless you are committed to joining us. And I can't commit you to joining us until I know what it is you want. I have other people to think about. I'm not the only one. I'm not in charge of this entire.
Maybe assistance in helping find our friend that we're looking for.
What kind of assistance?
Any information gathering assistance?
I could ask around in Olympia if I'm not being.
Ship.
The launch will barely hold those of us who are here. Isabella, you can vouch for that. You guys, that thing was full with the neurotics.
We can ride back to Olympia. That's not the problem. I am inclined to like that idea, though. That we came here searching for a man, and help in finding him would be very much worth it.
It would at least.
Sorry, go ahead.
It would help to make up for the time that we're losing. Basically, is all I'm asking for then.
And you would vouch for these men, Miss Eldridge.
Please? What's that?
Then say it. They're all looking at you.
I'm trying to. You're not letting me. Gentlemen, what if Hutton has gotten wind of this treasure or this egg or this meteor or whatever and is also looking for it as well? What if that's the direction he went in?
Is Hutton a criminal?
And what if we are actually saving time by following this lead?
Then I think the white man's term would be 2 birds, 1 stone.
Yes.
Is this
exactly.
That would be improbable and wonderful.
It would be impossible from our side. But if you say
there's a prophecy and there could be some mystical elements to this, well, that would align with Hutton's goals.
If he's here, then we're in a much more trouble than what the good doctor over here realizes.
I do have one question. This whole conversation that you're having, did you guys come out from behind your horses and approach to have this conversation or anything like that?
Once we reach the point of we're talking about joining together with them, then yes.
I don't know whether Fernando has, because they're talking about
fair.
people with guns under the bridge.
So I've done that about
No,
halfway
he
through.
said, "What if I have a bunch of people with guns or something to that
Yeah.
effect?"
But he said that there's more of them hiding under the bridge, basically. So in Fernando's mind, they
Okay.
all got
What about
guns.
Ozuye Shappa? Did
Yeah.
he come over with them as well?
He would
Well, okay,
he'll step to
You
the
don't have
front
to,
side of
Aaron.
the
If you're
horse.
suspicious,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
fine. You can
Yeah,
wait
he's
by
gonna
your
step to-
horse with the gun in hand. You stepped out to Ozuye
Yeah.
Shappa? Okay.
He'll step to the front side of the horse.
Okay. I will have to consult with my people. And he looks over the three of you.
As in a sidebar, which you considered rude just a moment ago.
Miss Eldridge, no one likes a smart woman. Can you gentlemen excuse me for a moment?
Of course.
Goth.
In fact,
God.
I roll my eyes.
it's been a
She said scoff.
yeah.
Oh,
It's
scoff.
been
I like
you know what? While we got a moment, I'm gonna, if Ozuye Shappa will give me a hand here, I was thinking I'm gonna make a fire and make some coffee.
I'd rather you didn't make a fire. And he kind of glances back down towards the bay where you can still see a little whisper of smoke coming up. And he says,
Yeah,
I
you've
believe
already-
we've advertised our position well enough already. And if we do agree to an alliance, I wish to be on our way away from this road as quickly as we can.
Yeah, that's fine. You've advertised our position enough that a cook fire for coffee would make no difference. But if you don't want to, we don't have to.
Well,
That's
if we come to an agreement, we can hopefully be gone in 5 minutes. If
Well,
you gentlemen will
okay.
excuse me. And
So,
ladies,
a cup of coffee would have been nice.
he
But that's
goes.
okay.
He
We'll
heads
wait.
on down like the bank. He does not completely disappear. You're not sure why, but he only goes part way down, and you can see him like talking to somebody
Yep.
while
and-
being
and this-
exposed.
Okay. And at this point,
Yeah,
then
you guys can-
Fernando's going to turn to Alonzo and be like, "So what is this with Hutton then? Why is Isabella so easy to give up on him?"
Did no one tell you what happened when Ozuye Shappa and I confronted him?
Your guys' face almost melted.
Oh,
It was by
Right.
magic. He did that by magic.
I know that.
As to why she doesn't want to confront him again, your guess is as good as mine on that subject.
That's why I
think-
wanted
wait,
to stop
I'm
him.
there, right? Or no?
You're there. You're
No.
there. Everybody
Oh,
is
okay.
there except for McGrath. McGrath
I thought
left.
she was still. Yeah, all right.
You look around, Fernando. You realize there's a woman that you don't know very well standing right there too. Miss Blackwood never left. She's just been kind of standing there, kind of listening into this little conversation that you're having.
Yeah, what? at this
She's a
point, I'm
woman,
like, I don't
whatever.
care. At this point, I don't care.
Come to think of it, then, if Eldridge is here, why are you prepared to give up on this? Finding Hutton was the reason we came this far.
I know, but don't you remember? We talked to him in Wilkesboro, and he said basically to give up. He said to kill him. I whisper, I try to say quietly out of Jacqueline's earshot. if
Jacqueline
possible.
is right there. There's no way she's gonna miss
Dang it.
that.
That changes.
I still
That
say it
changes.
kind of quietly.
She's just kind of
changes
standing there,
nothing,
as
though.
far as I know.
He's
Yeah, that's
perfectly
kind
capable
of
of
what-
doing a great deal of harm.
to
I
be
know,
honest.
actually,
That's
really
what I was
McGrath
That's what I was planning on doing anyway.
Okay, yeah. So we have agreed on that.
Finding
least.
him,
But-
finding him remains a priority.
The
Yeah, we
further,
just don't know how to find him. That's all.
that's no reason to give up. You just search
Well-
harder then.
Now, we had
I don't
planned,
consider
What
this giving
is
up.
going on?
to make inquiries in Olympia.
I'm sorry, Miss Blackwood. I'm so sorry.
Does,
This must be
does
so
anybody
confusing.
want to
This-
let me know what's happening here?
They're none of
This
them.
friend of ours can be quite dangerous.
The short version is we came to Olympia looking for a dangerous man in the hopes of preventing him from harming a lot of people.
But he's your friend.
He was.
Yes,
He is no longer.
it's easier just to refer to him as our friend at this juncture. It raises less eyebrows.
He was once.
It's
And
complicated.
he has many associates, and people hearing of a posse trying to track someone down to murder them might draw unwanted attention as well.
So McGrath was right, and there are people that want to kill us.
Bum
Has
bum
nothing
bum.
this has nothing
well,
to do with
yeah.
you. This is all highly unlikely to have anything to do with you.
Yeah, but I'm here now.
Hmm.
McGrath's
True.
coming back.
And
It is
we've
dangerous.
we've put off the search for this man for the present to accomplish this.
Understand?
So here are two
Try and
separate
get
issues.
Isabella back.
I don't think they're separate, but
You
that's
guys,
just my hunch.
you guys blew 2 days in Olympia. Nobody looked once for Hutton or asked about him the entire last 2 days.
We were
Just keep
very
that in mind.
distracted.
So that's okay. It's okay. I think it's hilarious.
Because someone was kidnapped.
Yeah,
Like,
there were kind of more important issues like
Yeah.
are people still alive?
getting shot at, getting kidnapped, getting captured.
Wow.
Yeah.
I hear so many excuses. Anyway,
Dude,
And actually,
if
I
you
was-
want a really
I'm
good
giving you a
excuse-
hard time. I'm just giving you guys a hard time.
Oh.
Oh,
I've-
Aaron, rage quit. Oh.
Also, I believe I was actually the only one in
Appreciated.
Olympia. Everybody else was either kidnapped or missing or whatnot. So I think actually most people weren't even in Olympia.
Come back, Aaron. Okay.
Probably just dropped out. I don't think
So I look like he rage
Yeah.
quit. I hope he wasn't serious
I
because
don't
I was
think
just
that was
messing. McGrath comes back. He says, "I have several people working with me right now. The Russians that you spoke about, and they're willing to help look in Olympia once we're done here. I don't expect this will take more than a day or two, if that. If you're willing to help."
That's a lovely compromise.
And it is, and I think our meteor is also in the same location you're planning to look. So I think we're all of an accord.
You haven't told anyone else about any of this. I mean, you didn't know anything, did you? You didn't. I'm nervous that that criminal elements are going to come after us.
It's unlikely anyone knows you're out here,
That's what we hope.
except, well, the locals you managed to anger.
That perhaps if they had told us why they were angry, we could have worked something out. And he gives Ozuye Shappa kind of just a glance. All right, can you gentlemen ride your horses in the creek so they will be less noticeable?
I was planning to actually dismount and walk the horse.
That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
We are following.
We
the
literally
creek bed.
keep a lower profile this way.
Yes. We were following the creek bed.
Okay.
He heads back down under the bridge. Not under the bridge. He goes on the other side of the bridge actually. There are an additional 5 people down there, all armed with rifles. You recognize you only
might recognize one of them.
recognize the people. No, he's not there. The guy that brought you the message isn't there.
Isn't one of them.
And
Okay.
so, yeah. And you guys can kind of join their group.
Okay.
Yay.
Another woman shows up. Seems to come out of nowhere, actually. You're not sure where she was hiding. She's all in black. Is wearing not as many clothes as most women of this time period. She's not like poofed out. She's wearing probably pants underneath a dress, which is weird. And yeah,
I don't know how you'd be able to tell.
she has to lift her dress when she goes over
Oh.
things. So
Right.
you all have to lift your dresses up unless you want the hems to get soaked or terribly dirty. So, yeah. Whereabouts do you want to walk along with this group? They're all Russians. They start talking to you, start learning their names. They seem a little suspicious of you, but they do not appear to be like aggressive.
Well, we're joining their group. I mean, we're just going to join the middle of their party because they know where they're
Okay.
going and we don't.
Yeah, McGrath apparently is consulting with different papers to figure out where they're going, and
I mean,
you
one of us could do some scouting if we knew where we were going. which
Right.
We don't.
you follow the creek. He keeps taking lefts. Whenever there's a fork in the creek, McGrath indicates that you should follow to the left.
Okay.
He's constantly looking around. He's obviously very nervous. And about a quarter of a mile. Wait, let's see. It takes about an hour, so it's closing on 10 o'clock. As you follow the creek bed into like this valley, this small valley, part of the Black Hills, you think. And he's sent word down the line. Everybody's spreading this word to be looking for like a formation of stones, like a pile of rocks within a circle, a tall one. He notes that the Spanish used these as a rough forge while they were in the first encampment. They're this inland encampment that they came to 300 years ago, and it shouldn't be too far from the creek. So everybody can make a spot hidden.
No.
Oh, I can make one for the Neurodniks.
Ooh, I don't think so.
Anybody?
Nope.
You got a lot of people working with you, so.
Nope.
Well, give me 1 sec. Min, we want to be in the. Oh, hold on. Let me mute this so I can.
Okay.
Wait,
So.
if I rolled a 10, that's not good, right?
A what?
A 10.
A 10? What do
Yeah.
you mean? Like a 1 0 and another 0, or?
If my spot hidden's 60 and I rolled a 10.
That's great.
That's
You
not...
want low rolls
Wait,
on
that's
this,
good?
remember?
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
10
not
is
100.
10 is an extreme
Yeah.
success. So
Oh, okay,
you
bad.
probably spot it
Okay.
first. You spot a it's not near the creek. That's why everybody's looking in the wrong place. But you spot it back up in the woods. After you spotted it, it looks like I know one of the other Neurodniks, Dr. Ivanovich and Miss Hurst both see it, but not until after you do. There's a pile of stones. It's back in the woods. There's a light covering of old leaves and pine needles, making it really hard to spot from where you're at. And McGrath's quite excited about this. And he says, "All right, very well. This is good. This is good. This must be it. This must be the inland encampment." So the cave. He pulls out a compass. He opens it up, and he's using it. He starts trying to look around with it, and he looks up the hill, and you can see there's like a mountain that's surrounding this area. And he says it should be to the northeast of here, not very far, perhaps a quarter of a mile. We could yes, Grigori, go head up the hill, and when you get to where you can barely see me, stop, and then I'll signal to you, and we'll shoot a bearing off of that and see what we can. It's going to be hard to find, I have no doubt. So you guys start working on trying to work your way up the hill and figure out where this cave is. He keeps consulting notes. And as you work your way up the hill, I will need another spot hidden from everybody who's looking for this thing. This is going to require an extreme.
From everybody?
Yes, everybody can make it a
I'll
spot
try
hidden, but I
again.
need an extreme. Holy shit.
Oh shit!
Ivanovich got it. Did you get it?
I think I got it. I got a 7. Wait, what is that? Let's see. Oh my god!
Is that an extreme spot hidden?
Yeah!
All right.
It is!
Yeah.
9 would be. Hell yeah!
Okay. Did anybody else in the group? How did everybody else do?
I got it. I got a 10.
You got a
Yeah.
10 out of what?
E.
Another 10?
Yeah, I rolled 10 again for spot hidden.
Whoa.
Out of
Weird.
what is your spot hidden?
Is 60.
10 out of 60 is an extreme. So you and Miss Eldridge, and once again Ivanovich, also did pretty well. After about an hour's search, so it makes it about 11 a.m., you spot A cave. Let's see. In gaming text, there's a picture. It is. It was pretty hard to find. There are no any kind of landmarks around it, and there looks like it was partially buried in a rock side. There's a boulder in the entrance. There's a good deal of underbrush. No markers or landmarks. And let's see, Miss Eldridge and Miss Blackwood and Ivanovich are the ones who actually were the ones who found it. Um, it looks like. Whoops, we got to jump ahead here. Um, yeah, and Dr. McGrath thinks that this must be it. Fernando is decided he's not coming. He's going to wait here at this encampment area because he doesn't want anything more to do with this. He's very upset. And um, it looks like okay, yeah. So what's the plan? Are you guys going to go in? McGrath's ready. You see that they have lanterns. You can hear clink clink of bottles, and you assume that they've brought extra lamp oil. Um, um, some of them in celebration are handing out like hardtack and beef jerky and that kind of stuff, simple rations to people. If anybody wants to eat some lunch, they can. Um,
Yeah, sure.
and
Maybe as we walk.
McGrath and Grigori are both seem like ecstatic that they actually found this thing. So, um,
And I never said this, but I brought both of my weapons, my Arkansas toothpick and
yeah,
my
and your rifle.
rifle. So I
Yes.
have them both on me.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, you've got your
Okay,
rifle
cool.
in your hand
Just making
probably,
sure.
and your Arkansas toothpick is on your belt. Um,
Yeah.
so I
Let's see what's
need.
inside.
So I'm sorry. Say that again.
Let's see what's inside this thing.
Yeah.
If they're not
I
to
need
find it.
everybody to make me a power check as you enter the cave. It's actually quite large inside. I got to make one for all these guys too.
No,
Oh,
I do
that's
not
a
succeed.
fail. Okay. Um,
Till the end of 7.
if you fail the power check, make a sanity check.
Is the power still 1d100?
Yes, yes, it is. Everything is pretty much going to be 1d100.
I do
Sanity?
succeed at the sanity check.
Okay, yeah. If you fail your power, then we need a sanity. If you make the sanity check, it costs 0.
Okay. I
Uh,
did succeed.
I got
Oh,
to check for
just
all these
barely.
guys.
Yay.
Yeah, no, I definitely failed that.
You failed your sanity. Okay, so your
No, I failed the
sanity.
power.
You failed the power. So make me a sanity check, please. Where's their sanity? Okay. Did everybody else make their power checks?
Yep.
I got to
Yep,
check the
I made
Russians. How'd you do on that sanity check, Miss?
I got a 39.
Is that success? Is that less than your sanity?
That is less than my sanity.
Then you do not take any. Then you don't have any problems. Okay.
But
Hooray. I don't want to put that there. So, um, let's see. We don't have to worry about that. Um, Dr. McGrath has these notes. You've got two or three lanterns lit. It looks like they have more than that, but they're not lighting them all right at this point. So you head on in. He points you out a fissure. You can see that it looks like there are some footprints in the entranceway of some kind. And hold on. Dr. McGrath doesn't obviously notice them. Um, and he's going to he goes to one of the fissures. He says, "This has to be it." He takes out a piece of chalk and he marks a big arrow on it, pointing back towards the entrance. And um, Shaeder, you were given that little stylus
Yeah.
and told to do that little thing if you guys went underground or anything. So I'm reminding you of this since it's been a month since we played.
Yeah, no,
I
I
don't know if you want
remember.
to do that or not. You do remember? Okay.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not doing it at this point.
Okay, good. So
Why the power insanity check though? Do I know that?
No, because you made them. You don't feel anything. You're fine.
I failed the power check. I failed the power.
Yeah, you failed. Oh, you do feel like it feels like something's urging you on, like, and you're getting like this excitement about wanting to move ahead. Um,
Oh.
yeah, that's it though.
Oh,
Nothing.
Well, me
nothing.
too, because I failed that.
Yeah.
Move toward the front and be among those in the first round.
Okay, yeah. Dr. McGrath's leading the way. He's got these papers, and he tends you in, and you start seeing the path diverges a lot. Every time it
Wait.
diverges, he's marking with chalk the way back. Sometimes putting big X's on caves. Not far in, you guys run into what appears to be some cave art. There are some rough drawings a few hundred yards in. Yes.
So the footprints, did we all notice that?
Yeah, you guys notice there's some footprints.
Okay. Can I have pointed it out to McGrath?
Yeah.
And looked a little closer.
He looks much nervous, very nervous now.
Does it look like a man's footprint?
Yeah, it's a man's footprints. Yeah, if anybody has natural world or track, they can use them on these footprints if you'd like.
I was a little too eager to get moving, but
yes, you were eager. So was
I
McGrath.
just want to. I'm thinking Hutton. Hutton's on my mind. What if he?
Yeah.
You never know.
Perhaps Ozuye Shappa can have a look at the tracks.
Ozuye Shappa goes and looks at them. Their track's all right, Ozuye Shappa. You're muted.
So you said natural. You said natural world or
natural world or track. I'll take either one.
Oh, track I made.
Oh, track. Yeah, these are years old. It's weird they haven't been disturbed at all. But they're old. You can't tell exactly how old, but this isn't like this week or this month or probably even this year.
For instance, what kind of footwear this person was wearing?
Looks like boots of some kind.
Okay, so probably not Native Americans. They tend to wear moccasins.
Doesn't look right.
Or leather footwear.
Mm-hmm.
Mysterious.
Possibly our Spanish folks.
Ozuye Shappa, maybe.
Maybe, yeah.
It's definitely not
Wasn't
anybody
that 300
new.
years ago?
It's not somebody recently. You're
That's
starting
the
to
important
see
part is it's nobody recent.
several cave paintings on the wall here near the entrance.
Oh,
They
yeah,
look like they
right.
have been over time have degraded quite a bit. Some kind of animals, maybe. They're kind of odd looking, actually. Dr. McGrath's looking at them. He goes, Miss Eldridge, you know how to draw, don't you?
Oh, yes.
Oh, could you copy these as we go by?
Certainly.
They could be important.
Oh, yes. Absolutely.
Would a natural world roll here help to decide perhaps what animal is being depicted?
No. You can make some guesses if you want, but they are odd looking. They're all very strange looking. And you've seen probably in books, you've seen pictures of cave art, and they don't look like anything you've ever seen before. They're just weird. Like most cave paintings that you've seen or documentation of cave paintings, they have a resemblance to what they're made to look like. But like this, is that a deer? But it's got 6 legs. You don't know what the markings are in the middle.
Some of them look like a bull.
Yeah,
kinda.
it's just
they're crude.
it's very
they could
strange.
just be-
You've never seen anything like it.
There's a couple of
just be
basic
bad
4-legged
art.
creatures that could be almost
There are
anything.
some,
Don't
yeah.
sense of size.
And then there's this figure in the midst of those 4. That's a weird representation if it's meant to be a person. All of them just look unusual.
Oh, hi.
They don't look like anything that you. Hey, kitty, kitty.
Oh,
Hello, little
speaking of
one.
creatures.
Oh.
Hello, this is Dawson.
Hey, Dawson.
Kevin's kitty gets a coin.
Down in a creek.
No,
Dawson.
actually, we didn't name him. His name came from the shelter. He was
Well, it's
of
cute.
the ones we adopted after Linus died. He's become really mine, and he does that. Sometimes jumping on the back like Linus did.
That's so sweet.
He's also mostly Maine Coon. Yeah,
I can tell.
he was in isolation at the shelter, and I walked by and he meowed to me, and it was just this moment of connection. It was like this one, I want this one.
Nice.
Okay. So,
That's so sweet.
you guys continue on. It's slow going. There are certain places that have little drops and that kind of thing. Nothing major, and it's pretty wide. I don't know if anybody wants to look down any of these side corridors or not, but Dr. McGrath seems to be sticking pretty close with the way that he thinks, according to his notes, you're supposed to be going. Um, you're about an
I'll take a
hour.
peek.
I mean, you
Well,
can't see very
Look for
far
more
because the
cases.
lamplight only goes a little ways.
I'm sticking close to him, and in fact,
Okay.
if he's willing, I will hold the lamp so he can read the notes.
Oh yeah, yeah, he's definitely willing to do that. You and Grigori and McGrath are in the front. Um, yeah, yeah. Um, about an hour into the foray, or thereabouts, you come upon a skeleton in a small niche on the side of the main pathway that you're going. Um, it There's a long ruined Hawkins plain rifle on the floor next to the man. If anyone wants to make either education, a hard education, medicine, or natural world, or a hard natural world, you might be able to figure out how long this guy has been here. There's no one. Everybody stops to look at this body that's obviously very old. It's not much more than bones. They check his pockets. There's no identification in the pockets. Ozuye Shappa, you're guessing around 20 years ago.
I did succeed at a hard natural world roll.
So both of you have the same guess.
Look at education.
Okay, now we're
That's cool.
for a hard education.
Yeah.
Or that. Either one.
Weird edu-
Yeah. You realize it was
Oh,
this guy. This body's probably been here for 20 years. It comes right after like a spot where it kind of the cave floor drops a few feet, and one of his legs is broken. But it looks like his head is down towards the direction y'all are going, and he's like
So
his arms are straight out in that direction.
So it looks like perhaps that he tripped and fell and broke his leg,
Could be, yeah.
and then was
I
unable.
did get a normal pass on education.
Normal education, you're not sure. We need a hard in
I got
this
a hard.
case. You got a hard
Uh,
too, Isabella? Okay, so you get the same thing. That 20 years old. The clothing is out of date. It's furs and stuff. Rough clothing. This guy might have been a hunter, trapper, or something like that. Is your
is
best?
he wearing boots?
Yes.
Could they be? Could those tracks be his?
Yes, they could be.
Okay.
Same size and all that? Okay.
Uh,
Got it.
you
Close-
don't,
close-
you don't know if
the
they're the
same-
same size.
In the same neighborhood, at least.
You've been walking for an hour. Unless you want to walk back and take a boot and check, there's
Point
no
is-
way to
point
know
is-
if it's the same
Point is
size.
same neighborhood.
It
We
is the
could
same
just guess.
neighborhood.
I'm
So
gonna guess and
could well
assume.
be nothing we see here rules out the possibility that those tracks weren't his.
Yes.
Correct.
So this could be our man.
Okay, so
Alright.
that was about an hour in when you found this guy. You travel for another half an hour, and another skeleton's found. As again, McGrath's marking the way out. Every time you come to any place where it splits up and that kind of thing. This one's wearing a Spanish breastplate in poor repair. All the leather's rotted off it. Next to it is a Spanish helmet of the type probably found in the early 16th or 17th century. The ruins of a pistol are on the ground next to him. The skull has a bullet hole directly through it. Yeah.
And by pistol, I assume you mean like a flintlock
Yes,
or a
an old-
arquebus
It's an old
style.
it's an old flintlock of some kind or wheel lock. It's rusted out. The wood is rotted.
Yeah.
It's wrecked. But obviously, it's hundreds of years old.
Is he wearing boots?
Yes, yeah, they're rotten. They're practically falling apart.
Dang it. Okay.
Also, could potentially be our guy.
Hmm.
So, well, like you to the doctor said that you were looking for Spaniards.
Yes, yes. This is exactly the era. This is exactly the era that I think that it came from. And he looks very concerned at this skeleton of someone who was either murdered or killed himself. Well, it's
But if
very
the
odd.
pistol is broken,
The pistol is 300 years old, so yeah, it's broken. It's falling apart.
He could the
It's just collapsing.
the wound in the skull. Now, was his helmet? The
Someone's
helmet was set. by his body.
It's next to the body. It fell off, or
Oh.
well, there's no bullet hole in the helmet.
Which
Oh, okay.
I'm leaning more towards suicide, that he took his helmet off and set it beside him.
It's horrible.
If he intended to shoot himself in the head, he would have taken his helmet off.
The neurotics don't seem terribly perturbed by this. Dr. McGrath is he seems a little put off. Miss Hurst just looks at it in distaste. You guys haven't actually even been introduced to her yet. She came out of nowhere, and she's just been kind of following
We
along
did
very
along the
quietly.
way. I was gonna say that, but I didn't.
Um,
We were walking for long enough.
take a moment to see if there's anything else around this body and move on.
No. He doesn't appear to have any coin. He doesn't have any money. He doesn't have any identification of any kind.
What about a sword or some other weapon?
No, he does not. He's not carrying a sword.
I do a seance real quick. Just kidding.
There's no real quick about seances. If you want
I'm totally kidding.
Okay. So,
I'm a little weirded out by the fact that he doesn't have a handheld weapon.
yeah, that does kind of stand out.
He has his armor plate. He has his breastplate. He has his helmet. So
Maybe he lost
doesn't
it.
look like someone took his gear, and yet he would have had a sword or some other kind of weapon.
Yeah, that is a little odd.
Firearm, and that's missing.
He's not got a sword.
Maybe he dropped it
Do you keep going?
somewhere.
Well,
I
yeah.
don't think that she's actually meant. Are you talking about this, Lieutenant Shaeder, or is it just thinking about
I'm
this?
gonna, as we're ready to move on again, I'm going to mention aloud. Odd, he doesn't have a sword. I have to admit that's odd.
Well, many of the men who
Yeah,
survived were
good.
not soldiers, is what McGrath tells you. He starts to fill you in on the history of this Spanish ship, of La Nuestra de. I can't remember the name off the top of my head. I only have it written down 100 places here.
Somewhere.
La Nuestra de Senora de Loreto.
I mean, he may not have been, but this is a soldier's breastplate,
Well,
helmet.
I have no
That's
idea.
That's why it strikes me as odd. He has
Of course,
gear,
but
he has the gear of a soldier.
Many of the
but he's black.
survivors of the shipwreck were themselves either sailors or just men who were working on the ship. They weren't necessarily soldiers. It is kind of strange, but I mean, the man killed himself. Perhaps he threw his
So it could be
sword away.
Or a survivor
Well,
took it.
What if he
that's true too.
dropped it somewhere? Perhaps this cave has drop-offs, or
There are traps
he lost
everywhere,
it
but
somewhere
none of them are on the main path. They're all on the side paths and that kind of thing.
Logan.
yeah.
Um,
Well, you never know.
You've traveled about 2 hours' time. When each of you starts to feel like something wants you to move forward. Something wants you to go. Let's go. Everybody
Well,
make
that's
there's like voices. It's almost like voices are calling to you. Lots of them. You can't make out any words. It's a feeling that something wants you to come. Come on. Everybody can make me a sanity check, please.
Kind of surprised you didn't make us do that for the skeletons.
No,
they are
they're long dead.
old.
If it was a fresh body, I wouldn't have.
Fair enough.
Okay.
I do very well on that.
Okay. A success
pass.
still requires some points. So,
Oh, fail.
Miss Eldridge failed. Fantastic.
Nope. No.
Lieutenant Shaeder, you still
Pardon
take.
me, pardon me a moment.
Okay, we'll come back to you. Miss Eldridge,
Having to convince the cat not to go for my headphone
Oh.
cord.
this is shocking to you.
God.
This is terrifying. You take 6 points of sanity loss.
Pal,
I'm going to need you to make an intelligence check here in just a minute. Let me figure everybody else out. Ozuye Shappa,
Okay.
how'd you do?
Second.
buddy.
I don't have anything in my.
Ozuye Shappa, you take 2 points of sanity. This is not natural. This is wrong. Miss Blackwood,
Okay.
how'd you do?
I'm back.
Okay.
46 out of 50.
That's a success. You take a point of sanity loss. You lose 1 point of sanity. This is a little disturbing. How'd you do, Shaeder?
I did very well. I rolled
You
a 14.
Succeeded.
Also, this is the second time I've experienced the idea of wanting to move forward.
Yes, you take 2 points of sanity. This is much stronger. Ozuye Shappa. Yes, Miss Eldridge.
On my character sheet,
You didn't-
okay, I don't know if I maybe messed up something. Current is blank, but starting is the one I've been changing whenever I need to. Is that right?
No. But if it's what is your starting? What does it say for starting now?
19,
That
which
sounds-
is not what
that
I
sounds
started
right.
with.
No,
I'll think.
put current as 19 and subtract that 6.
Okay.
So make it
All right,
13.
so-
Your starting sanity
Okay.
is going to be equal to your power. So you can put that in that spot. Put your
Okay.
current at 13. Make
Yeah.
an intelligence check. You wish to fail.
Fail,
I got to check
fail.
everybody else. I got to check all your NPCs. You have a few of them.
Oh no.
You made it?
Oh no.
All right.
That's
Bout
a
of madness.
success on intelligence.
Let's
Oh,
see.
insane!
Um,
Yes.
let's see. Eldridge. Let me note this on this spot,
Join the club.
just in case. Miss Eldridge, have you ever had about? Yes, you have. So
Yeah.
give yourself another point of Cthulhu Mythos.
Oh, okay.
Because this is Cthulhu Mythos related. And real time says, Miss Eldridge, you have a physical hysterics or an emotional outburst caused
No.
by this. This can be laughing, crying, screaming. It,
Well, what's it in reference to exactly? Like, what's
something's calling
why?
you. Like there are
Okay.
voices calling, and you want to go.
Okay.
Like you want to go really badly. And this is both terrifying, exciting. Are they the dead Spaniards? Is it whatever weirdness these men were talking about? You're not sure, but it's exciting and intriguing and horrifying at the same time. Something wants you to come. Um, Actually, no. Sorry. You feel great comfort in the voices. Um, okay.
Okay.
You feel great comfort, but you still have an emotional outburst. So probably laughing
Oh,
or
can I
just
like have emotional happy tears
yeah, yeah. So
and
you're
kind of
crying,
sob in a
you're
happy
sobbing
way?
happily, like I'm finally going home, is what you feel like.
Yeah, and I'm kind of like physically being drawn forward just a
Okay, hold
little
on.
more faster, that sort of thing.
Um, everybody is. Oh God. Okay, that's a good one. Hold on, I gotta check all these NPCs. There is the one downside of having a bunch of NPCs. Good lord, the neurotics are doing very well, actually. Why can I not roll like that? This in combat. Okay, that's no good. Okay. Um. So Miss Eldridge is the only one who has a bout of madness. Everybody else, all the rest of you can make um, spot hiddens to see if you notice her. Just like, well, no, you don't. You notice it. She's kind of just sobbing and smiling as you guys continue to move forward. Um,
And then
uh,
maybe I'm kind of humming a little bit too, like along with the
she seems
voices.
for this only lasts for like 30 seconds, but she just seems so happy to be here, to be going here. It's like she's happy to be part of the group or something. You're not sure exactly, but after this, I mean, I don't know if anybody wants to discuss this with her or not at this juncture. Everybody's feeling shaken right now from this weird feeling and these voices.
So you're all hearing that then. That's me speaking aloud.
McGrath looks nervous and
Beautiful.
nods. Ah,
Mm,
it must be a trick of the echoes. We're making so much noise. It's got to be something
That's
like
a
that.
lovely
No,
sound.
no, you're hearing it. We're
Mm,
hearing it. It's here.
I don't
I love
understand
it.
this at all.
I want to see it, whatever it is. I want to see it. Let's go.
Actually,
Go faster.
Will the Cthulhu Mythos roll help here?
Oh, it could. It could. Yeah.
Then I'm gonna.
I'll let you make a Cthulhu Mythos. Let's
Yeah.
see.
Ah, close, but no.
Okay.
Coins?
How close?
Okay.
The
In
kitty
range of coins,
again.
perhaps?
Oh, so, ow.
There's only a few coins in play right now.
Awesome.
You start noticing more cave paintings after this. They're odd, to say the least. They're also very vibrant, as if whatever was painted this deep down, because you've been going for 2 hours now. Whatever's painted down here, it was not affected. It's much more vibrant. It's much more. The paint has lasted, as opposed to up at the entrance. Um,
So colors? This
Very
time rather than
colorful,
buffalo?
very, very bright colors, very strange paintings, actually. Um, they kind of alternate over the next. You start seeing these over the next while on different sides of the walls. There doesn't seem to be a pattern. They're really weird. Um, Figures that look like some kind of weird people. Um, Most of them with black eyes. There are structures. Maybe that's a struct. Maybe those are structures. Hard to tell.
That doesn't look like the wand that I've got, does it?
No, nothing like the wand you've got. Except for the basic shape, as far as like it's a stick with something on the end.
Yeah.
Each time you find one, and they're impossible to miss. Um, you and this is over the course of the next couple of hours, actually.
Cool.
Cool. There's Miss Eldridge. I
Isabella's
can't wait to
so
get there.
she's so happy, especially now seeing these.
That one has what appears to be
Oh
a
man.
gun.
You note that. Yes, one of them does appear to have some kind of. It looks like a weapon in its hand. Is that a
The last
person?
one?
What are these?
No.
No, that looks like a handgun.
The
One of them looks like it's
Neurodniks.
holding a
Yeah,
handgun.
the
Oh, the one. Oh, I
Neurodniks are
see.
looking at them, but not really paying a lot of attention. Dr. McGrath looks confused. It does. They do seem to kind of go back and forth between maybe buildings and people. Um,
Yeah, that's true. It seems to alternate between beings and
But you're
structures.
talking hundreds of
And
yards,
devices.
dozens of yards, if not hundreds of yards in between each one. Yeah,
Yeah, what's really
devices or something.
what's getting to
Because
me
one
is
of them kind of
the
looks like
fact
a
that one of them.
telescope coming out of
Yeah,
it.
I got two
that,
people talking at once. Hold on.
Sorry.
yeah. These look like machines, like a telescope, a firearm.
Yeah, yeah. They're definitely native cave paintings, though, unlike any you've ever seen before in your life.
Yeah,
I
and
keep gonna.
executed by people who didn't know about telescopes or firearms. In theory.
In theory, yeah. That's the best way to put it. I'm gonna give all of these to you guys.
Oh, that's
If
the
I
Space Needle.
if I can find them all. Okay.
Nice.
This
Certainly
one
does
hasn't
look
been done
like a
yet.
scalpel.
Pretty much.
They are exceptionally odd and a little off-putting. Not sanity loss off-putting, but still
Not for Isabella. She's loving this.
kind of just weird. Um,
Yeah, that looks like a structure.
you're getting opinions from especially Professor McGrath on yes, it does. It looks like a structure. What are these things?
Should I could I maybe I guess I don't really have like art history or anything. That would maybe be what this would be
This would
or
be
whatever. I don't know if there's a
anthropology.
role.
Is probably what you would have to roll.
Anthropology?
hmm
I don't think I have that.
No, I don't think anybody does.
Wish.
I might have miscounted these. I might not have the correct numbers here. Hold
I
on.
have a 1 in anthropology.
I was going to use
I
that
could
one.
try.
That's why I don't like that picture, so we're not using it because it doesn't look like any of the rest of the ones I've got. So,
You know
but
what?
they all do appear to be the same kind of style. You know what I mean? Like all the creatures have resemblances. These black eyes, or some of them have like marks around their eyes, like they're wearing glasses. Some have appendages, some don't. The one, as Lieutenant Shaeder noticed, has what appears in its hand some kind of a weapon, a gun. It looks like a gun. It's shaped like a pistol of some kind. Even some of the buildings seem to have antennas. Some of the pictures of these creatures have horns or antenna or something sticking off. Um, um, uh, Not all of them have two eyes. Um, and then the buildings are impossibly shaped. There's no way that these buildings could exist. You know what I mean? Like nobody could design a building like this, build it, and it would stay up. In most cases, there's a few that could, but in most cases, like the buildings that are smaller at the bottom than at the top, or the ones that have massive things, big rooms or big structures on top of them, that's not how you build anything. You don't see any signs of any kind of scaffolding or any way to hold some of these things up. It's
Not
just very
yet.
strange.
Well,
Um,
they have started building up with steel recently,
right, but
so
not
these could be
starting at the
steel
bottom
structures.
and then building outward at the top. You know what I mean?
I mean,
Um,
theoretically, steel structures might do such a thing, but
maybe. Um,
we're just so as you know, by the way, we're actually in the very first age of taller steel structures.
Eiffel Tower's not around yet, is it? In
Yeah,
'77?
no,
Okay.
but it's this era where the first steel office
hmm
buildings start to go up.
But we're still a ways from skyscrapers, and some of these buildings look
Yeah.
very tall.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
a lot
If
of
Oh
them
they're
yeah.
look like they
buildings or
belong in
whatever they were,
Tokyo
some of them look
or
like
something.
next to last building looks like a hat box or something. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
what even
But
is this?
it does look like they all look like they have a door with
That's true. Yeah.
so they do kind of look like buildings, and that each one seems to have a door at the front.
Weird. Very strange. Um, you're getting close to being in underground for about 4 hours. McGrath says there's been talk that we're probably going to take a break soon. When you see light ahead, um, but it's like a flashing electric light almost. Everybody can make me another sanity check, please. Give yourself a penalty die, Miss Eldridge. I'm going to wait to do the NPCs until you guys are all done.
This time I failed.
Another success. Okay. Oh, this is the same kind of number, so.
62. Re-roll the 60.
The 60, correct. Reroll that and take the worst. It's probably
Wait,
going
what
to
were we rolling
Oh,
for?
be.
10.
Sanity,
Okay,
please.
Oh no.
So you're taking
Okay,
the
I
60,
rolled
so that's a fail. Okay,
I
so.
rolled a 95.
Oh, no. So, Miss
No, 90,
Eldridge,
no,
you take
94, sorry.
4 more points of sanity, please, Miss Eldridge. You can feel
No.
this almost overwhelming pull. Lieutenant Shaeder, 4. Ozuye Shappa, you made yours.
Yes.
1 point. Hooray. How did you do, Miss Blackwood?
I rolled a 94 out of
94, okay.
49. 94, yeah.
Ooh, 6 points of sanity loss. Miss
Oof.
Blackwood, I'm going to need you to make me an intelligence check. You want to roll, you want to fail this. You want to roll above your intelligence this time.
This was for the light.
This is for this feeling, this urge to get into that light, this call that has grasped you and is wanting you to come forward. Um, it's almost overwhelming. This get there, get there, get there. How'd you do on your intelligence check, Miss Blackwood?
I rolled a 68. You said I wanted to fail that, right?
Yes. Is that over your intelligence?
Yeah, that's over my intelligence.
Oh, you do not have a bout of madness. Very good.
Thank God.
You're shaken. You're badly shaken by this, but you don't have any. You don't break down. Let's see. Dr. McGrath made his. Um, I should have rolled all these in advance for the NPCs.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Roll everything at once. Oh, okay. Ivanovich is okay. Let's just roll all the dice at once. Success for him. It could be fun if one of the neurotics goes crazy and starts shooting. That'd be cool.
No.
Oh, she failed again, but
Hope they don't bounce off cave walls. Bullet. Do they? Bounce off a rock? I guess it might. I don't really
bullets? Yeah, bullets will bounce off of
know. Metal
rock.
for sure, but
Bullets
I don't
could
know.
be very dangerous firing in here if you miss your target because it could go anywhere. Ricochets could. Okay, so yeah, nobody had bouts of madness this time. All right, okay.
Yeah, seven would have been the threshold for 20%. I'm at 6.
You're at 6. Okay, that's okay. So what you're seeing ahead, and it's still a ways away. It's not like you're there. There are these flashes of light, bluish, sometimes colored, coming from up ahead of you. Um, and it looks like, I mean, it's natural caves and stuff, but it looks like there might be some kind of a cave that has been cut. From this distance, what you can see, Dr. McGrath is just standing there, kind of staring at it. He seems to be at a bit of a loss, and he's going through the notes again. But he doesn't. I don't. There's no mention of this anywhere in here. Although Father Juan did not very well describe the final chamber. I don't know. Very
Well,
odd.
best
That's
way to find out then. Come on.
yes,
And
I
I'm
suppose. I
and I'm
suppose.
advancing.
And you just walk ahead. Okay, Miss Eldridge,
Yeah.
you're also feeling that call pretty strongly.
Yeah.
Do you want to
If
head
he's
up to
going
the
first,
lead?
I'll go second.
Okay, yeah. Well, it's wide enough. These caves have been pretty wide all the way here. Um, yeah, you head up. The lights get brighter. Obviously, it is a large chamber. Um, and but everybody stops as you get to the entrance. It's wide enough that everybody can kind of see into this room before you enter it. And what you see is ridiculous and impossible, you think, because there are flashing lights and the entire chamber is massive. So if you can picture a room that's a dodecahedron, like your 12-sided die.
It's a D20.
It's a D12, not a D20. 12-sided, it
sorry.
has 12
Right.
sides. That's okay. This natural cavern opens into this, or the natural cave tunnel opens into this room. I'm going to give you a description. It is kind of extensive here. Um, it appears that this vast chamber is larger than anything that should be impossible without some kind of buttressing, because it is a massive dodecahedron. The floor is perfectly flat. It's an octagon, 5-sided. It's at least 100 yards across. Yeah, pentagon. Sorry, 5-sided. It's at least 100 yards across, and you can see that the walls lean back at a slight angle to where they meet other walls above that come in at another angle, and then it has a flat ceiling above that. Each side of the room is set with some kind of black metal. Each face is deeply carved with two wide circles, some 90 yards across. Within the circle are carved great glyphs of some language unfamiliar to any of you. Anyone with Cthulhu Mythos can make a Cthulhu Mythos roll as they look at these weird glyphs.
I'll do that.
So while you make the roll, within the inner circle
I failed.
is a star, kind of a star shape that is curved. In the center, wow, that's hard to see. I didn't realize that was a clear image. Sorry, everybody. You could probably click on the image and it will. No,
No,
it's
it's fine. It's a
completely
star.
black. Mine looks like it's
What?
black on a black background. So
No, it's fine.
there's a
I can see
star. It's a massive star. Another Cthulhu Mythos if anybody wishes to make it. Um, all of this is inlaid in some kind of black metal. Okay.
I
Um,
failed it again.
there's also black metal going up on the corners of the dodecahedron, like where the two pentagons meet. There's black metal that runs along the entire wall, goes up the sides, runs along the ceiling. Um, Projecting from each of the centers of these that's a better one, thank you, except yeah, that's close, except the circles outside the actual lines of the I like that one though. Projecting from the center of each of these big symbols, these big stars, is a column of irregular quartz, probably 8 to 10 yards wide, maybe 15 to 20 yards long. They glow. This quartz glows with an inner light, and sometimes it discharges glowing balls or illumination of various colors, sometimes pale white bubbles, sizzling fire, curtains of energy that resemble the aurora borealis. These effects only last a moment before they're just gone. That's where all this light is coming from, because they're all constantly like spewing forth this strange light. It just flashes constantly. Um, Two things feel out of place in the room. The first is a great piece of scorched stone, maybe 8 feet across, irregularly shaped, that sits in the very center of the room, some 50 yards away. It lies amidst piles of what looks like white sticks and balls. From this distance, that's pretty far. Um, there's also
Could be bones.
looks like some rusted metal, round rusted metal in a few spots. Stones glitter from both under the pile and scattered around the floor to the room almost to the entrance where you are. They look like little clear pieces of stone, maybe quartz, and they're scattered all the way around the entire area. There is no quartz near this stone on the ground. And the second, on the far side of the room, you can see the glitter of gold amidst large broken pieces of wood and other brown substance of some kind. Miss Eldridge, this room is perfectly safe. It will be fine to just walk in, by the way.
Okay.
McGrath and the
I guess I
Narodniks are standing there just like mouths agape. This obviously was not described in much detail in the book, Miss Eldridge and Miss Blackwood. This is not what he expected to find here. But one of the Narodniks nudges another and points across the room towards the piles of gold. And pretty soon word spreads. Just takes a moment. It's like, the gold, it's over there. The gold's over there. But is it safe? Is it safe? What do y'all want to do?
I'm just like wandering around, like, oh,
You just walk in?
like tripping out, basically.
Yeah, Miss Eldridge just
wandering
walks in.
aimlessly.
You just wander in, right? You walked into the room, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, great. Make me another sanity check, please.
What? uh,
So, you're the first one in. Did you make it?
big fail.
Big
Nope.
fail. All right.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, you're going to lose another 6. You're automatically going to have a bout of madness because you're still temporarily insane. Oh, wait, maybe you're not. Let me double check.
So I don't roll in
No.
right now?
Let's see. You had your about 2 hours ago, right? Yeah, you're still temporarily insane.
Actually,
So
Wait.
you
you
have
said 2 hours, and then you said we're 4 hours in.
you had your bout of madness. You started breaking down and crying 2 hours ago. We are 4 hours from the
I
entrance.
guess so. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
you're gonna make me look this up.
Sorry.
I know what
6,
happened here.
you
You
say?
lost your
6
sanity.
points?
Yes, 6 points. Do you have sanity left?
Ooh.
I know you're hurting pretty bad.
I have 3.
I rolled a 10.
Now, I have 3.
You're gonna get a new mania. The unknown. You have to know everything about it. You have to know everything about this room. You have got to figure out everything. The quartz looks a little dangerous with those flashing electricity or some bullshit, so you're not just gonna run up and grab it. But wow, this is amazing. This is amazing. Um,
That's it.
and you really want that meteorite. The stone, the big rock in the very middle of the room, the one that's amidst all these bones. Oh, those are bones. Bones and skulls. That big, irregular
The
shaped
gold?
piece of rock. Not the gold. The gold is just
Oh.
gold. It's who cares? You want this rock in the middle of the room. You
Okay.
you
What
really
color
want
is
to
it again?
examine, huh?
What color is it? What does it look
It,
like?
it's just rock colored. It's like grayish.
Oh.
It's scorched, partially melted.
Okay.
You really want to examine that rock up close, big time.
All right.
Um,
Well, nothing's stopping
yeah,
me, right?
no. You've walked into
Well-
the room. She's spun around and then she stops, looking with her back directly to you guys, and she just starts walking
And I go,
straight for the center of the room, like she's striding towards the center of the room. And you heard that. You heard like whatever that noise was. You just think, that kind of a noise
Big
you hear
gasp.
come from her. Now she's just started to move. So, and she's maybe a few yards away from you guys. Everybody else stopped at the entrance, but now Dr. McGrath is looking at all this weirdness, and he's seen the gold. Everybody's seen the gold, and look, gold, But the Neurotics are also very nervous as well, so they're hesitating. But it looks like McGrath is trying to kind of figure out what's going on and how safe or dangerous this room is. With he's what he's doing is watching all these quartz, all these like this energy bursts coming from all the quartz, and he's trying to figure out where it's going. It looks like before he enters the room is the impression that you guys are getting. You have the impression he's still going in, but he wants to make sure that these things aren't random and maybe aren't like dropping or slapping into things. So he's right now examining that. The rest of the neurotics are just waiting, guns in hand, and looking around nervously. What do you three want to do? Now, Miss Eldridge walked in the room, spun around, looked at everything, and then her back to you heard her go oh or something to that effect, and just she starts moving directly towards the center where there's this scorched stone. We're not in combat, so what do y'all want to do? Sean, you're muted. Sorry.
I'm going to try to kind of gently grab her by the wrist.
Okay. You're going to have to... Okay, so you run into the room to grab her. Give me a sanity check.
Oh, that's cocked. You're going to say that's... Would you say that's cocked? It's kind of cocked.
I don't know. Yeah, reroll if you think it's cocked. I can't tell from here, but you can reroll. By the way...
Oh, thank God.
You felt as if thousands of voices were speaking to you, Miss Eldridge, when you stepped into the room. You're going to feel this too, Uzuye Shappa, so listen up. In a language you couldn't understand and cannot hope to understand, and then you have glimpses, like in your mind of, it wasn't like a vision, but it was in your mind of alien vistas, a burnt umber sky filled with unfamiliar stars and a sun like an intense red beacon. Buildings reminiscent of the ones that you've seen in the cave painting are... and animals unlike anything you've ever seen before. Voices seem to urge you to go forward, go forward, go forward. But no real words could be made out. You just had this impression, just a cacophony of words that made no sense. Yeah. And you just head forward. So, Sean, you see the same thing. You made your sanity check.
Yep.
You lose
and
2.
He tried to grab my wrist.
You lose 2. Yeah, right? He's trying to grab you. He's trying to rush forward to grab you. You have this vision, but it only takes a moment. I need a brawl from you, Miss Eldridge. You do not get a resist yet because you don't even see him coming. You're too focused. So you got.
But once I feel it, I want to.
Well,
try
yeah,
to keep going.
You're gonna. Yeah, you'll get a strength check, but he gets a chance to try to grab you with the brawl. Okay. Fighting brawl, Sean, to grab her.
Yeah, success. Regular success.
How are you grabbing her?
Just trying to grab her wrist, her.
Okay, so arm. You're just grabbing her left arm. Okay, someone is stopping you from doing what you want, Miss Eldridge. How do you want to react? Remember, you're not. Yeah. You're in a bout of madness too. Don't forget that. You are. Yeah. Really.
Well, I'm singularly focused on this meteor.
So what do you want to do?
I just try to pull away. Can I?
Yeah. Give me a strength check. Uzuye Shappa, give me a strength check. This will be a post check. Whoever rolls better, a better success succeeds. 55.
Oh.
Regular.
Regular? How'd you do?
The strength. Oh no. No. Very bad. Yeah, fail.
Fail? Okay. She's trying to pull away from you. You've got her.
Yeah.
Next round, you can do another strength if you want to incapacitate her. Like, grab her. You know what I mean?
Yep.
What are the other two of you doing? Yeah. What are the two of you doing? Because McGrath is not going to react to what's happening in the room yet until you guys get to go.
Okay. I am actually watching what Dr. McGrath is doing. He seems to have a plan for entering this room.
Yeah, he's studying the quartz, and he's watching all this energy, these weird energy patterns. And you can see him sometimes pointing to one as it moves to see where it goes. And it looks like, since it's a dodecahedron, the walls are exactly opposite each other. At like this. Every wall has another side, except for the top. Which sometimes that energy comes down and splashes over the stone, this giant stone, scorched, melted. It's a meteor. It's probably the meteor in the center of the room. But all the rest seem to go over to other quartz. And then just kind of are gone, if that makes any sense. Okay, and you notice him And then
I'm
he
going
looks.
to basically attempt to do the same thing he's doing, which is make sense of this from
Yeah,
here.
it appears that any
The
energy.
fact that Eldridge went on ahead is worrisome. Ozuye
Yes.
Shappa seems to have that in hand, though.
Maybe we'll see how she reacts.
He's got it under control. I'm with
Okay.
these guys.
Okay.
I'm
So
gonna
your
go in
head.
there.
You're everybody's hesitating at the entrance at this moment.
Well,
Um.
Dr. McGrath seems to have the right idea. Let's see if we can make sense of what this thing is and where that energy is going, and is it dangerous?
Yeah. He is really confused by this room too. Um. But we're gonna have to see how Miss Josie left right in the middle of all this, because it seems like everybody's waiting to see what happens with Ozuye Shappa and Miss Eldridge before they continue on. So we'll move ahead for you guys a little bit as a struggle occurs, or as he just drags her back, or whatever ends up happening. But you overhear McGrath says, "I don't think the energy is dangerous. It doesn't appear to be going anywhere. We should be able to get." And he's pointing past the meteor to that pile of glittering silver and gold at the other side of the room. And he's saying this out loud. He says, "I think we should be able to get to that as long as we stay clear of those crystals. That's I've never seen anything like that."
Well, has it affected Eldridge or Ozuye Shappa? Has either of them been hit by any of the energy?
No, they've only moved into the room maybe 5 or 6 yards. They've actually stepped past the this black metal that's on these big circles that are around the stars on the floor, because there's not one of those crystals on the floor. They're on every other 11 other surfaces.
Except yeah, okay, so every surface except the floor has one.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? Let's see. You can make me, Kevin. You can, and actually Miss Blackwood, if you like too. Either you got a lot of choices here: natural science, science math, science physics, or an extreme education check. The sciences you probably don't have, so there's no point there. But
Well, I have points in chemistry, but not.
yeah, no, we need math, physics, natural world, or an extreme education.
Natural world. I'm
Okay.
pretty good at.
Because the two of you are studying this. Josie, come on, hurry up. She picked the worst time to leave.
I have an extreme success on either education or natural world.
Okay. Wow. Good. How'd you do, Miss Blackwood?
Sorry, hi.
Hey, you picked the worst time to leave. Hold on a
I'm
sec.
sorry, I had to
That's
pee.
okay. Oh, okay. We're checking to see if
What
Miss
did you
Black.
say I need for
Okay, it's either
education?
education needs to be an extreme.
Nah, got a normal one.
Okay. You realize the pattern of stone on the floor, Lieutenant Shaeder? That's broken quartz, and the way that it is very likely that this stone, this meteor, fell on another one of these quartz pillars and shattered it to pieces when it came down.
So there were 12 pillars. One of them has been destroyed.
Right, and you made an extreme success, you said, for natural world.
Or education, whichever. They're both
You-
8 is an extreme success for either. one.
Okay, you realize that thing must have fallen from like halfway up the chamber. So at one point, all of these quartz pillars were pointing at it. You don't see anything that could have held it up. You don't see any rope. There's no hooks up there. Maybe it's too far away. It's pretty far away. But you have no idea what held it up. But from the way that the quartz has spread out, this thing probably was in the center of the room when it fell and shattered the crystal there.
So this structure was built to hold it. Because if it was in the middle, it would have been held in the air.
That's crazy. But yeah, that seems to be, yeah, that you can make whatever guess you want. Okay, so this is happening after the altercation. So Miss Eldridge, Ozuye Shappa's grabbed you by the wrist. You try to pull away. Who's got the higher dex? Oh, you have the same. Okay, how do you want to react? As you're each going to get a reaction here. I can guess what Ozuye Shappa is going to be, but it doesn't have to be. But you're going at about the same exact time. So Miss Eldridge, you got to get to that stone. This guy's holding you back. You haven't even looked back to see who it was. What do you want to do? Somebody's stopping you, and fuck that guy. You got to get to the stone. You got to get to the stone.
I guess. I mean, my instinct is to just keep yanking, but if that doesn't seem like it's gonna work, then
Remember, you're manic. You are in a bout of madness, and somebody is stopping you from getting
Yeah.
what you want.
Okay. Can I get out my Arkansas toothpick?
Sure. You can whip it out
And
with your. You
slash
grabbed
at his
her.
arm?
Did you grab her left or right hand, Ozuye Shappa?
Her left.
You grabbed her left. Yeah, just. So that's going to happen the same time as what do you want to do, Ozuye Shappa? Remember, this is all. It's you guys go about the same time, so. You reach essentially
I'm gonna try to like wrap an arm around.
Okay, so you're going pretty much at the same time. So we're gonna handle Isabella's strike first. Isabella, make a roll, fighting brawl. Ozuye Shappa, do you want to fight back or do you want to dodge? And then immediately you'll also at the same time get to try to grab her, and then she has to try to fight you back. What do you want to do, Ozuye Shappa?
Dodge.
Okay, so you try to dodge. How'd you do, Miss Eldridge? Make a roll on fighting brawl,
So
please.
this is just brawl, regular brawl, right?
Fighting brawl.
Okay, I failed.
Okay, how'd you do, Shappa? Doesn't really matter.
Regular success.
Yeah, okay. So do you slash at his arm, or do you try to stab him?
I try to slash kind of wildly, I guess.
She's wildly slashing. You're grabbing at her. So make me a strength check, Ozuye Shappa. You can still try to fight back this round, Isabella, with another brawl and try to stab him again.
Another brawl. Okay.
Success.
Yeah.
Regular.
Oh no. Real bad.
Fail. Okay, you got her. You've grabbed her in some kind of a hold, and
Yeah, I'm gonna go tight, and if I can make it tight enough that she'll drop the knife.
Okay, yeah.
It's just like
Oh God. Okay, you could hurt her doing that.
I'm trying not to hurt her.
You're gonna hurt her.
Okay,
doing
then
that.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Okay,
I mean,
then
to
I'll-
get her to drop, you're gonna have to try. It's
Alright,
gonna have to
then
cause
I'll-
some pain of some kind.
All right, then I'm gonna hold her low enough that she can't get her. Like all she could do was
Yeah.
like just move her wrist.
Essentially, she's pinned right now, and you can do
Yeah.
whatever you want with her because you made that roll. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna back
She's
out.
helpless. Okay, he's taking you away, Miss Eldridge.
No,
He's taking you away.
no,
She's
no.
screaming, "No, no, no!"
Yeah.
Lieutenant Shaeder, you and
Yeah.
Dr. McGrath were having this conversation as Ozuye Shappa is dragging Miss Eldridge back out of the room.
So he's got her to safety for the moment, it seems.
Yes, he's got complete control of her at the moment.
Okay.
He can. You can. Where do you want to take her, Sean?
Back towards like the opening that we came into.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, do you want to take her right there, or do you want to take her back further in the cave, or what do you want to do?
About 10 feet back.
Okay, so back past the Neuronics, get out of your way because there's a crazy lady swinging a knife. She can't get to you with it. You know what I mean? You've probably actually got her arms. You've probably got her low, like
Yeah.
so she's like trying to swing just using her wrist, which isn't doing it. It's
Yeah.
like slapping against your shirt or whatever, your jacket, and it can't penetrate as you drag her
Flailing, really.
back into the cave entrance. And Dr. McGrath seems quite surprised at this turn of events. Does she often get hysterical like that? He says to you, Lieutenant Shaeder.
Sometimes. That's the worst as I've seen it, but the voice is in here.
There is a very strange echo, yes.
You're certainly hearing the voices as well.
I'm hearing something. I can't understand. It's not words. Do you hear words? Is it
No,
Russian?
It's a presence.
Gregorian
it's a sense of wanting us to come in.
Something is very
To draw us
strange.
in.
Well,
Yes.
I need to get. He's pointing over to the other side.
You think it's safe?
I don't think that the energy bursts are of any danger.
No, I don't think so either. I'm more concerned about damage done to whatever was designed to hold this thing.
He doesn't quite. He's not following you. Obviously,
Okay,
he blows his
look.
lantern out. You guys don't need it anymore. He puts it down. The other Neuronics are putting out their lanterns too to save oil, probably.
I've actually got one of the lanterns, so I'll turn it down as well.
Yeah, I mean, so much light in here.
Yeah. So what I'll do is I'll explain. Okay, look. So see where the stone is falling. See the damaged crystal. This is loud enough for everyone to hear.
Yeah, everybody's paying attention. The Neuronics, except for Miss Eldridge, who's actually. Let's see how long you're freaking out. Yeah, at the beginning of this conversation, how are you reacting, Miss Eldridge, to being kept away from where you want to be, the meteor?
Uh,
Are you
not really
screaming? Are you
coherently.
yelling? Uh,
Yeah, just yelling, "No, no! I want to get to it. The meteor.
okay, so
It's beautiful."
yeah, and she's
I'm
struggling, but you
flailing.
got her, Ozuye Shappa. Lieutenant Shaeder, you're having to raise your voice to say this a little bit over her shouting for about 30 or 35 or 45 seconds before she finally calms down. Which you do, you come out of your bout of madness after that time. So
Okay.
keep going. It fell. You were saying.
Yeah. So see here, it would have been probably held somehow in the center, and then see how this is. There's 12. There's 11 pillars, and one of them is missing.
Oh,
The pillar that's missing is under the stone.
I see. What it was. So it fell.
Yeah.
But I don't.
I don't know what it was resting on,
It must have been. Yes, of
or
course.
whether it was scaffolded or simply floating.
That's funny. It must have been some kind of scaffolding that's rotted away over the centuries, or however long this has been here. It's quite fascinating. These bursts of electricity, I just don't understand them. I've never heard of anything quite like this.
And
Uh,
look at the bones. I mean, this place is dangerous.
oh, there are bones. Yeah, but they're
Quite
all
a few,
just laying there.
quite a few dead men. Probably your
It's not.
Spaniards.
They're not piled up. You notice that? It's all like they're in a big circle around the center, and most of the skulls are towards the middle. Like they just kind of laid down there, facing the meteor and died.
You see that? So
Yeah.
there is something.
Once
There
you're
is
pointing
something
this
quite.
shit out to him, McGrath's like, "How
There is
bizarre."
something very dangerous here. I just can't put my finger on
Well,
what it is.
well, Father Juan mentioned that they wouldn't leave. The Spaniards wouldn't leave. They refused. They just laid down, and he finally left. They had no food. They had no water here. They were supposed to bring. They. I didn't.
Well, that's what I've been hearing. I'm sure everyone else has. Everyone has been hearing that. That sense of wanting to get in. Miss Eldridge, can you hear me?
Yeah,
Hmm?
You've calmed
Huh?
down. You've calmed down. Miss Eldridge, you've
Oh,
calmed down. You're out of
oh.
your bout of madness.
Yeah.
You're
Okay.
cognizant again. You still really would like to get to that meteor, but
You
it's
want to
not
stay here.
like
You
I've
want
got
to
to
stay
do
here,
it.
don't you? You've got to be here. Stay here.
Yes.
Yeah, I felt it.
Yes. Yes. I want to
Everyone, we
stay.
all,
I want to
yes.
stay.
That's probably how these men died.
But it's beautiful. If
That's
that's
what,
how I die, I
but
mean,
he keeps pointing.
ah,
He points over to the
I don't
pile
know.
of gold and silver and all that other stuff, and he's like, I've got to see if there's any proof. If this is the Nuestra, oh hell, what the hell, whatever he mentions, he says the name of this band, La Nuestra, La
Well,
Nuestra Senora de
well, look,
Loreto.
those men entered and they refused to leave, and it looks like they simply laid down and died.
I understand.
He looks
So
back at Miss Eldridge,
I get it.
and he seems
I
quite
have,
concerned.
I know. The point is, I have a thought, a means by which this might be done. Uh, did anyone bring a rope?
There is some rope in case there was any kind of. They knew they were entering caves. There is probably
Okay.
about 100 feet of rope. That some of
So,
the 50-foot long things of
stand
rope.
where we are here, the desire to remain is less powerful, which
I
means
suppose, yes.
Not for
I
me.
think that if we send, not for you clearly, but if
Did
we
you say that
send,
out loud? Not for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Yep.
I think if we send one of our party forward, if he loses the
I
will
volunteer.
to leave, we can draw him out with a rope.
Well, your Indian
I want her.
has already come and gone.
Is he a Shappa? It's true. Did you feel the urge to remain?
No.
Yeah, yes, you did. You felt a
Oh,
huge
did I
urge.
feel okay?
You had all those visions, those same visions you
Yeah.
had. This
Okay.
burnt umber sky and these weird animals and these weird buildings and
Okay.
unfamiliar starfields. It just flashed through your mind in a moment, but you can remember it very distinctly.
The
You were able to leave.
the urge was there, but I was able to leave.
Okay. Then would you be willing to go back equipped with a rope?
But what about me? Just send me. I want to go. I
If
really
you are
want to go.
going to
Please?
go,
Come on.
How
Come
much
on.
rope do you need? Is what he says to
Well,
you, Lieutenant Shaeder McGrath.
how far is the other side?
He's looking. It looks like it's about 100 yards. You know what I mean? Like, they don't have enough rope to get that far. They have about 100 feet of rope. And he leans towards you. He said, I think we should tie up Miss Aldridge. And he says that as quietly as he can. So, Miss Aldridge, you could still make a listen check if you want to potentially overhear that. But he's looking at her carefully, and Ozuye Shappa is holding her still, like in a grip.
That was a hard success for me hearing that.
Okay, you do. He says, I think we should tie up Miss Aldridge. He does this with his hand and everything, so you can't see his lips. But he looks at her nervously, like he does not understand. She's not been acting like this before.
I think she's talking over him. She's like, "Yeah, send me. I don't need rope. Just send me. I want to go.
That's why you didn't hear it.
Yeah, no. If it's Miss Eldridge, she won't come back.
No. I think we should tie her up so she doesn't just run in there. You say there's some danger. What is wrong with her?
The urge to remain, which is probably what killed all those men.
Oh, this is going to be horrible. Because I heard that. I'm going to start setting her down.
Well, you don't.
And
yeah. Are you like letting her go?
No, I'm going to let my right arm go.
Okay.
And I am grabbing my lasso.
Okay. Okay, yeah, that's right. That's right.
I am going to hog tie Miss Eldridge.
Oh, okay. Miss Eldridge. Let's see. Hold on.
I struggle.
Give me a spot hidden. Well, let's see if you notice him doing it immediately with a spot hidden. If you don't, he's going to have an advantage on you. Because he's going to start. He's going to probably. How are you going to tie her? You're going to put her arms behind her back?
Yeah.
Or are you going to put him in front of her and tie her legs too so she can't walk? Or I need to know exactly what you're doing. How are you doing, Miss Eldridge?
I'm going to go to tie her arms first, then to her legs. Like hog tie.
Okay, so her arms behind her back, and then make sure she's kneeling. And okay, you see him pull out his lasso, and you've seen what he's done with that before. So you can immediately start to resist. So Sean, I will need another fighting brawl. You can either try to dodge or fight back, Miss Eldridge. You still have a knife in your hand.
Would like to dodge.
Okay, make a dodge.
Oh, do I? Oh. I'm still going to dodge.
You are in your right mind at this juncture. You're temporarily insane.
Failed.
You failed.
I failed, but I don't know where.
Ooh. 40.
Where's the die?
I hate when that happens.
Oh, okay. I just need 4.
You don't have 4. You have 2. I don't know if anybody's going to give you coins for this one because they don't want you to succeed. Okay. So fine. You failed. You both failed. So the two of them are now struggling with this. It looks like a lasso, a piece of rope that's probably about 30 or 40 feet long.
Yeah, well,
but it's
like do with that. I know what he can do with that rope.
So do I, which is why I'm struggling.
Yes. Yeah. So we'll resolve that in a moment. Dr. McGrath doesn't seem opposed to your plan, but he's trying to figure out the logic behind. I mean, did something in the room cause this?
Some of his,
he's pointing.
First off, can some of your guys help keep Miss Eldridge under control?
Yes, Grigori, can you? Okay, so a couple of more of them are going to go. Right now, they've been just watching; they don't know what to do. And then McGrath says, "Help the Indian!" And they rush over. Miss Hurst turns to Miss Blackwood. They've been kind of in the back, just kind of observing everything. If I'm wrong about that, Miss Blackwood, please let me know.
No, you're right.
And she says, "What do you think this is all about, Jacqueline?"
I couldn't even tell you.
It's very strange.
Something wrong with that room, obviously, because
I felt something
Eldridge
odd.
went crazy.
Yeah, she didn't she? Bless her soul. But there is so much gold over there. It's so tempting. You write weird stories. You don't have any answers?
Well, first of all, my stories aren't weird.
There was that one you wrote in when we were at school about that thing in the window. Didn't you ever publish that? It was quite good.
I did publish that. It was very well received. Thank you.
Any of her work last time?
What?
She said she never read any of her work.
Oh, well, not any of her published work, no.
Yeah, I did end up publishing that one
Oh.
quite a bit ago. But do you think going in there is worth the gold? I mean, Eldridge kind of went a
I'm
little extra nuts as soon as she went in there.
I'm quite certain I have more strong mind than Miss Eldridge. Okay, so three Narodniks and Ozuye Shappa are incapacitating you, Miss Eldridge. Um, Against those odds, you're going to have to make difficult rolls and have two penalty dice because there's three of them. There's four of them on you right now. They're basically helping hold her still while Ozuye Shappa ties your hand. I mean, two of them have your arms. One's on your legs. One of them's the woman. Um, let's see, Tarasovna is holding your legs. Two men have your arms. Ozuye Shappa is tying your hands behind your back. And then they hog tie you. They make you kneel and they tie your feet behind you, so you can't. Most you could hope to do is kind of like crawl on your knees. You know what I mean? And that is not going to be easy to go very fast. And there's going to be people who will notice if you start moving again. And the Russians keep apologizing. Someone took your knife. They just put it on the floor nearby. But the Russians keep apologizing to you. Oh, so sorry, sorry. Oh, so sorry. And then, but they're basically holding you in place while Ozuye Shappa is tying you up. Miss Hurst and Miss Blackwood are having this conversation, and Lieutenant Shaeder is talking with Dr. McGrath.
Yeah. Also, I will pick up the knife.
Okay, you go over.
I'll return this to you. I'll return this later.
It's tucked in your
belt. And I will
belt.
pick up the knife.
Okay.
I'm gonna wiggle towards it, try to cut my ropes.
Yeah. Which is precisely why I'm moving it.
Miss Hurst just kind of looks down at Miss Eldridge. She seems kind of confused about this whole situation.
I look up at her with puppy dog eyes. Please let me go.
No, it's for your own good, dear.
Look at all those dead men.
I assure you it's not.
I don't think. Isn't this Indian your friend? Aren't you her friend, Indian man?
Yes, I would consider her my friend.
You see?
You're supposed to be.
Look at all the dead men. You want to join them?
They probably didn't. They did something wrong. You know they did something wrong. You've read plenty of occult tomes and strange mythos scrolls. You're convinced that you are of stronger will than any of those men from 300 years ago.
Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna die. I think I'm actually gonna maybe just ascend or something if I get there.
Well, they look very ascended.
That's what death is, Miss Eldridge.
Well,
isn't it?
Depending on your religion, I suppose.
Oh, yes. Who knows?
I don't know.
Perhaps we could ask the dead men.
Oh, yes. I could do that. Easy.
Oh, dear.
Well, let's do it. Let's do a seance. Anyone have any candles? Oh, lanterns
all right,
work.
So you think that something happens to people's minds. We heard those weird, strange noises, but I just need to find out if the stern the name is there, the name of the ship. That's all I need.
Well, that's the point. Is that we want to send someone in.
Well, then I should go.
We want to be able to get them back.
That is preferable. This is also very strange.
Because
I should go.
I am reasonably convinced that, given what I am hearing and what I am feeling, that those dead men noticed their heads all facing toward the stone.
Yes.
That they laid down and died of their own volition or lack of volition. And I fear that anyone who enters will meet the same fate.
Well, if you just...
Go ahead.
What if we tied the lasso around somebody and sent them in?
That was my original plan. Because we're going to use the camp rope and send someone in with a rope.
So
we can draw them out if they are unwilling to come on their own.
We have 2 50-foot lengths of rope.
No. Okay. So let's.
Not Isabella.
What's going on about?
I'll go, is what McGrath says.
Okay.
I am in charge for this expedition. I'll go. So But if I don't become like her, then it should be fine, shouldn't it? So we merely need enough rope to pull back. Because I heard her. She gasped as if in great excitement. Not long
Yes.
after entering the room. She was only a few feet in.
Well, we're about to find out then. If you're willing to take this chance,
Should I back in?
I don't know that it's going to matter.
Well, I mean, you'll know more quickly from the look on my face.
Maybe. Couldn't hurt.
Very well. Yes, tie me up. Tie me up. Not going to make any of these men go. Not if I don't want to risk them.
Okay, so
yeah. Okay.
Shappa,
He looks really nervous. He's sweating quite a bit. Oh, wait. This might be a problem. He pulls out. He's got a little double derringer in his pocket. He hands that over to you, just in case I become violent.
I'll put it in my pocket.
Would you like me to tie the rope?
I'd like to go next. That's Miss Hurst.
Yeah. I think you're, I believe, are the most skilled person here handling a rope. Yes. So give us a knot that he won't be able to slip easily.
Yes, that's an excellent idea. He keeps looking very nervously at Miss Eldridge. Like, what the fuck is going on?
Regular success.
Okay. Yeah, you tie a pretty complex knot. He's not going to be able to... It's not a bow. He's not going to be able to, like, boop, I'm free. Yeah. He's going to have to work at it.
That's the idea, is that we can hopefully pull him if he tries to get off the rope. We can draw him back before he can untie the knot.
He seems very nervous, but he is willing to go first.
All right. Well, then...
Because you are approaching this scientifically.
Yep, and let's others grab the rope. And...
So he's just going to start backing in, he said. I'll start backing in.
Okay.
We should know fairly quickly, but if I get about 10 feet in... Oh, dear. All right, yes. All right. Okay. So he's going to just carefully, he starts backing in, and he backs up. Holy shit. Okay. You see this look go across his face, but he doesn't like struggle or try to run or try to turn or anything like that. He just kind of stops and he's like, that's most peculiar.
You feel full.
No, I see. Just for a moment, I saw like another world. It was a brown sky, a red star. Strange. Those buildings, the buildings that we saw, they were there as well. I don't feel... Am I acting odd? I don't feel like... And he glances towards Miss Eldridge, who's still like... Well, I don't know. You might not be struggling. You might not be struggling anymore to get free.
Try this then.
Yes.
Walk back to where we are.
All right.
Do that now.
Very well. He walks... Yeah, he starts walking your direction.
Does he have any difficulty returning?
He did not. His face changed almost the moment that he crossed the threshold. You know what I mean? Okay. Like, as soon as he started backing up, he was like... And he did this, and he walked back about 10 or 15 feet, 10 feet, and stopped, and then he was talking to you.
Okay. So if he can come back, okay.
Yeah, he walks.
He's going to walk. Drawn to want to stay.
He's going to walk all the way back out of the room, back into the cave entrance.
Okay, so we know you're capable of entering and coming back.
Disturbing. He's describing to you these weird animals that resemble the cave paintings from the entrance with too many legs and something. And he's telling you about this weird burnt land, a red star that was the only illumination, burnt umber.
Would Cthulhu Mythos roll help here?
Brownish skies. What?
Would Cthulhu Mythos help here?
Yes. Yeah, you can make a Cthulhu Mythos roll. I'll give you that. That's an awesome idea.
I still haven't.
Okay.
I keep failing that roll.
That's okay. Hey, that's not an easy one to make.
Yeah, I know.
He says now what? I'm just looking for the stern tale.
Go back in, and now look for what you're seeking. Now that we know that you can come back.
Yes, I can. Are you going to untie him? You don't have enough rope to get over there. You have 100 feet of rope. It's 100 yards away.
That's up to him. If he feels that our first test is successful and then he's capable of coming back.
Hold on. He's trying to weigh all the possibilities. I'm going to give him an intelligence check. All right. He says, I felt it when I crossed the threshold of the dodecahedron. What if it doesn't affect one? What if it affects one every time one crosses the threshold? That's my
Okay.
worry. I rolled an 09 for his intelligence check, so he's pretty convinced of this.
Okay. Well, then let's test that theory. Cross again.
Oh boy. Oh,
and
good.
see what happens.
All right. He says I'm going to go backwards again. And yeah, he'll back in again. And you again see his... Oh, he made it again. Holy shit. I can't believe this guy keeps making his sanity checks. Oh. Yes. Yes, the vision's assault once one crosses the threshold. I still don't feel... And he looks at Miss Eldridge again. Yes, I could leave. I could leave if I want. You have no hold on me. He's looking at the room. He's got his back to the meteor. He's like addressing the room.
Okay, now turn around and see if you still feel the same way when facing the stone as those men were.
Oh, yes. It's a good idea. It's a good idea. You guys just experimenting on this guy. If it fails and he dies, it's gonna cost y'all some sanity for guinea pigging this poor dude. Yeah, but still,
he volunteered to do
knowing
this.
It might kill him and him like disappearing in puff of smoke are two different things.
He's the one who said he was willing to do it. And as for me...
Yeah, he turns around. He's looking at the stone. He says, it looks like I don't recognize that type of stone at all. It's scorched, melted. I think you're right about the meteor.
That's probably our meteor.
Those are definitely dead bodies. No, I don't feel any different. I can feel something pressing on my mind. But
are those Spanish?
I'd have to get closer to see. I think I can untie myself. I think it's the crossing. This room is acting as some kind of... I don't know.
Okay. If you feel safe, then go ahead.
He's going to untie himself. It takes him a while. So you got a successful...
Let's leave
the regular success.
Let's leave the rope.
It takes him a little while. It takes him like 5 minutes to get this knot. Or like 2 minutes to get the knot untied. All right.
So let's leave the rope there. So if he needs it to get back out, he can grab it again.
Well, I've got to get closer, don't I?
I know. Yeah, that's the point, though, is if he needs help.
He picks up the end of the rope. He'll pick up the end of the rope, and he'll take it with him, at least as far as it goes. You know what I mean? Like 50 feet.
Yeah, take it as far as it'll go.
And then he drops it. Lieutenant Shaeder, there's a tap on your shoulder.
Oh.
It's this lady who you were very briefly introduced to as Miss Hurst.
Yes.
Yes, I'd like to go next. You have 2 pieces of rope, don't you?
No, we don't.
You do. I saw. That gentleman over there still has a piece. And she's pointing to one of the Narodniks. You have 2 50-foot-long pieces of rope, is what Dr. McGrath said.
I thought we tied them together to make one length.
Oh, I never heard anybody say that you tied them together. I just heard that he was tied off.
The idea was to maximize the
So it's 100 feet. So, yes, I would like to go next. She still says that to you. No more rope?
When Dr. McGrath comes back, then you can have a turn.
Oh, good. I would very much like to examine that pile on the opposite side. I have no interest in a rock or skeletons.
Well, let's take this one person at a time.
They have Spanish helmets. They're wearing breastplates. Some of them are. There's rags of clothing on them. McGrath has gotten to within about 10 yards of the center, but he's stopped there, and he's just kind of describing what he can see. He's calling over his shoulder at you over some of this weird noises at the top. Miss Eldridge, are you going to try to get loose? It's up to you. You're not like obsessed with getting to the meteor anymore. You just would really like to. It'd be nice. But you're not like, I've got to get there.
I'll wiggle. I'll try to, but not that hard.
Okay. Ozuye, Shappa, did you make me a roll for tying her up?
Yes, it was a regular success.
Regular success. Okay. So you can make me a dex. It's going to require a hard dex and some time. And there are several people standing very close to you, so they might notice you wriggling and trying to escape. Oh, shit. Her dex is out there. 92. Okay, she is struggling with her bonds, Ozuye Shappa. You do notice this. Like she's trying to get loose. She does not appear to be having yet any success. Some of the helmets have fallen off of them. Others still have their helmets on. It does. It looks like they just laid down and died. He's calling back to you.
Can you reach a helmet?
Yes. He starts to head over to one of the helmets.
Are they
he picks
rusted?
it up. Yes. Very poor condition. This is original. This has been here for hundreds of years. They're not in good shape. He does not notice, but everybody else notices. One of the skeletons stands up. Um, it's off to his left, so he's
Okay.
gone towards the stone. He is about 5 yards from the stone now. He's picked up this helmet. He's turned so he's like this angle towards you as he's looking at it. He's calling to you what he finds out. Everybody can make me a sanity check, except for Miss Eldridge. She's in the back on the floor and doesn't see this. Um, but everybody else who's looking in the room can make me a sanity check as one of the skeletons steps to its feet.
I succeed.
We're going to probably have to go into a combat as it turns towards him.
I'm going to yell at him to move.
Where are their dexes? Okay. Did I write that on here? I did. You yell move, and he goes,
sanity?
What? Yes,
Ooh,
everybody
now.
needs to make a sanity check.
Yeah.
This is a living skeleton somehow. There we go.
Big fail.
The only one who doesn't have to make it is Miss Eldridge and McGrath, who hasn't seen it yet. Big fail. Ooh, that's no good. Okay, Miss Blackwood, you take 6 points of sanity.
Nice.
This is wrong. What the hell? I'll get back to you in a moment. Lieutenant Shaeder, how'd you do?
I succeeded.
You succeeded? Success means 0. Shappa, Ozuye Shappa. The
I
dead
succeeded.
walk, 0. Miss Eldridge doesn't see it. McGrath doesn't see it yet. Grigori failed, but only loses a point. Ivanovich fails. Oh, Ivanovich got hit hard. Ah! Well, maybe not. We'll see. Savelyevic fails. Yorostovich fails. Oh my god. These guys are all, what I say, Ivanovich and Yorostovich. Jesus Christ. Man, I'm rolling for shit now. Tarasova fails, but she doesn't lose a lot. And Miss Hurst. God damn. Okay, this is bad. All right. Miss Blackwood, please make me an intelligence check. You want to fail this one. Okay. Okay. XX. How'd you do, Miss Blackwood? Oh my god. Okay.
I got a 54.
Is that below? Oh no, Miss Hurst failed her intelligence check. That's awesome. Is that below your intelligence?
Yeah, by like 1.
Okay, you have a bout of madness. Have you? You've never had a bout of madness before, have you?
No.
Okay, give yourself 5 points of Cthulhu Mythos. Miss Hurst held it together. Thank God. She's taking a beating though, and so you suffer psychosomatic blindness, deafness, or loss of a limb or limbs. What do you prefer?
None.
Do you want to not
None.
see it? Do you want to not hear it? Or do you want to not be able to touch it?
Oh, I don't want to
Quickly decide.
I don't want to see it.
All right, you see the thing stand up and you're like, "What?" And then everything goes black and you just can't see anything right now. It's just blackness, like you've gone blind. Let me check on these other two guys. Backstory for significant person. Oh my gosh. Okay. Ivanovich starts screaming. Okay, so things are going very badly here. Miss Hurst, Miss Blackwood, you've gone blind because you saw the skeleton stand up and start to turn towards McGrath, and suddenly you wanted to get in that room really badly. And then, boom, everything goes black, and you have no idea where you are. so you can't really easily do that. Dr. Ivanovich, um, screams, Marta! Marta! And then he runs into the room towards the skeleton. And, uh, and the Miss Eldridge, you know him as a shopkeeper. He was a bookstore owner, Alexei Yarostovich. He also heads into the room. So we're going to go into combat. Lieutenant Shaeder had already yelled a warning.
Yep.
Dr. McGrath, we're going to make it random. Let's see if he is smart enough to look about him. He looks at you. When you yell, look out, he looks at you first. So he might get blindsided this round. Ozuye Shappa, what do you want to do? A lot of things suddenly happened at once. Two of them are yelling. Two of the neurotics, the Russians, are yelling and are rushing towards the room. What do you want to do?
I'm going to.
Oh, there's a skeleton in the room. What do you want to do? We're going to have to move on.
Draw his rifle and fire on the skeleton.
Oh, yeah. Okay, you can do that. It is 50 yards away. That should be within range of a rifle. So give me a roll.
Yeah, my range is 110 meters, so.
Okay, yeah, make me a roll.
Regular success.
Okay, that you might have hit it, or it might have gone between the bones. Roll me damage.
Get out of there. Don't want them getting in the way.
Look like a hit to you. You know what I mean? Like right center mass. Oh, that's right. You got one of those.
14.
Big 14. Okay. Yeah. That still works. All right. Okay, yeah. You hit it center of mass. The whole thing, like you watch it, just kind of like the it must have hit it in the sternum. The ribs come in, and the whole thing kind of like falls to pieces. You know what I mean? It's weird and creepy looking because it seems to stumble back and then just like falls to pieces. The skull hits the ground and just shatters, and you've got just a bunch of it just drops in a pile of broken bones. Isabella's tied up. Oh, Alonzo, you're pretty much next. Isabella's still tied up, so you don't get any actions this round. You can speak. But Lieutenant Shaeder.
Yeah, I was going to do the same thing. Was going to have a shot at that skeleton
Okay.
with my rifle.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to take a knee, add aim and stabilize in case another skeleton stands up.
Yeah. Okay. I'll give you a round of aiming. Miss Hurst, you hear her gasp loudly. This is the first emotion that Miss Eldridge has seen really from Miss Hurst. Who'd I say is running in? Ivanovich. Ivanovich runs into the room. He goes, no, Marta, no. And then he gets another sanity check for doing so.
Who's Marta?
You have no idea. Ooh, he failed. Oh my God, where am I? I got so much fucking information written down here. Hold on a second. 32, 33. Yeah. Entering the room. That's what I want. Oh my God. Okay. Yeah, he is running full speed. He's running full speed towards, essentially towards the center of the room. Which will give him his movement rate 6 times 4 is 20. He makes it halfway to the center of the room, about 24 yards in. All he's doing is running. He dropped his rifle. He's running into the room.
There's no one named Marta in this party, is there?
No. The only women are Miss Eldridge, Miss Hurst, and Miss Blackwood. Yarostovich.
We have no idea who he's talking about.
Did he go crazy? Yarostovich is also okay. Yarostovich also ran into the room. Oh, things are getting bad here. Okay.
For the NPCs.
So far. Oh, that's Filipovich. Where the hell's Yarostovich? Oh, Yarostovich is the store owner. And he makes it... How fast is he? He is faster. He's faster than Ivanovich. He ends up uh, like 36 yards into the room with a straight up, just nothing but run. He also dropped his gun. Um, yeah. Um, Dr. McGrath is confused. He goes, "What do I do?" Because they're both kind of running towards him. They're not running directly towards him. They appear to be running directly towards the center of the room.
Out of there.
Okay, so Dr. McGrath's going to start heading back towards the entrance. Um, the other Narodniks have overheard all you've said about going in the room might drive you crazy, blah, blah, blah. So they want to, you could see they want to go. Um, fuck. Grigori is, it looks like Grigori's going to go. He's hesitating, but it looks like very shortly the guy who seems to be the second in command is probably going to go in that room after these guys. Um, Miss Blackwood, you're towards the end of the round. Do you want to do anything?
Am I still blind?
You're still blind. Yeah, that's right. You're completely blind, but blind, and you want to get to that meteor, but you can't see anything. Is there anything you want to do?
No, that seems unwise.
Okay. I'm going to take control of your character a little bit here then. As you reach out and you're trying to find your way into the room. What is your... Give me a luck check.
Oh God.
Do you have bad luck? You're not
I
moving.
don't remember.
You're not moving
There's
fast.
mine.
I'll tell you
Oh,
that
there
right
it is.
now because you're fucking blind.
Yeah, I failed it.
You failed. Okay. The others that are still there notice that Miss Blackwood is starting to move towards the entrance. But she's got her hands out and her eyes seem unfocused. She doesn't seem to know where she's going. She's moving very slowly. You've got some time, at least the next round. So, yeah, back at the top of the round is Ozuye Shappa.
I'm gonna try to put it like, yeah, basically put an arm around Miss Blackwood and keep her back.
Okay, give me a brawl to grab her.
Hard success.
Okay, yeah. Somebody grabs you, Miss Blackwood, and is holding you in place. You don't know who it is. You just know that they've got you by the arms, and you're not able to move unless you want to try to fight and get. Actually, you're going to try to fight and get away from them. So when your turn comes, we'll give you a strength check versus Ozuye Shappa's strength. That'll be the second round. Alonzo.
I'm worried that those more skeletons are going to stand up.
Okay.
One of them did.
Oh, give me a.
And now, since several people have ran into the room,
Two.
I'm now basically Overwatch.
Okay, fair enough. You're just waiting and aiming.
And if any of them stand up, I'm going to take the shot.
Let's see.
One did. I don't know that another one won't.
Ozuye Shappa, this lady in black that you were told his name is Miss Hurst, has stepped up and has grabbed Miss Blackwood's other arm and is assisting you in stopping her, it looks like.
Very nice.
She says, "Jacqueline, darling, where are you going?" You don't know. Ivanovich. Oh, he's not very fast. Ivanovich is behind Urostovich. Urostovich reaches the meteor and puts his hands on it. And you see his whole body like it's like a seizure almost.
Oh, I'm so jealous.
You're watching this?
If I see that.
Oh, I can see it. Yeah, you can see
If
it.
I see it.
You can see it now. For some, you don't know why there's your ears are ringing. Everybody's are. You don't know why Ozuye Shappa fired into the room. You never saw the skeleton because people were in the way. But once people started running into the room, you've got a better view now.
Eldridge is just sitting back there writing a Queen song. I want to break free.
Oh, he made his power. Holy shit.
I want to break free.
I haven't heard
Failed
that one.
that
but
one
yeah.
yet. Oh,
You've
God.
never heard that?
I want to
No,
break free.
I don't
Isn't
think
that
so.
ABBA? Or wait, Queen?
No, that's Queen.
It's Queen. Okay. I
That's
can't
Queen.
I can't remember things like that. Okay.
I don't know.
Jesus Christ, this guy's taking a beating.
No,
No,
let's-
it's not
let's
him.
Ask the DJ.
It's Urostovich. Okay. Hold on a sec. Hold on. Yeah, he still made that, but he failed that. He stumbles backwards from the. Oh, he's still in a bout of madness. That's bad. It's a good song.
I couldn't. What I couldn't remember is what album it's on. Queen.
Yeah.
The Works is where it first appeared.
Yes.
Actually written by John Deacon. Did not know that.
I have to reroll this. I don't have enough dice. Oh God.
I think I only know the one song from them.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
You know. I guarantee you know more.
It would be
Probably,
very hard.
I
It would be very
don't
hard
know.
not to.
So he was still in a bout. You can't have a bout of madness
believe
while
it.
you're having a bout of madness. So this guy got a free pass there.
Double
So,
bout of madness.
Yeah, you just can't. You can't. It doesn't double up that way. If you're already freaking out, it doesn't
I figured.
freak you out anymore.
He's gone so
be
insane.
fun,
He's
huh?
sane again.
He does stumble backwards from the meteor. Oh yeah, yeah. He's the one. Ivanovich stops like 2 yards from the meteor. Okay, and he shakes his head and he looks very confused. He is just he's just wandering around, or he's not wandering around, but he's like stumbling. Dr. McGrath is running back towards the entrance. He can make it in one round, but he stops just short of leaving again. And he says, if I leave, it comes again, is what he says. The other two neuronics look just paralyzed with fear. And hold on a sec. 2 more skeletons stand up.
I was afraid of. So only one of them actually touched the meteor, right?
Yes, and he was like, and then he fell back, and now he seems a little out of sorts. Hold on a sec.
Well, if another skeleton stands up, I've got a shot.
There's 2 actually standing right now, so you can take that shot right now if you want. I'm trying to find how many skeletons are actually. I also want you to give me a. Here we go. I also want you to give me a spot hidden too.
Okay.
You can do whichever one first that you want. It doesn't
Spot
matter.
hidden fails.
Okay.
Shot succeeds. Do I have
Okay,
what does
roll me
aiming
damage.
do for? What does aiming do for me?
Aiming gives you bonus die.
Oh, okay, so hold on a sec.
Yeah, that could make a difference actually. So.
Yeah, cut.
Do you know how skeletons work?
It does not.
Okay. So roll me damage.
I've got a regular hit.
I want to break. Thanks, Sean. That's gonna be stuck in my head all night now.
Let's see. So
Such a good song too.
+2. So 2d6, 8 +2, 10 damage.
10. Okay.
10.
Okay. There's just a whoosh. Actually, you hear like it hits metal. Sounds like the bullet hits something metal. The skeleton has a breastplate on, but it doesn't. It still just stands right up like nothing happened. They're not doing it. They're just standing up this round, 2 of them. Miss Blackwood, what do you want to do? 2 people have you, and you heard Miss Hurst say something in your ear like, "Darling, where do you think you're going?"
I gotta get in the room.
Why?
Not to mention the gunfighter.
I gotta get in there.
Are you going to try to break free of their grip, Miss Blackwood?
Do I have a choice?
Yeah, you probably want to try to break free. So give me a strength.
Yeah.
Give me a strength check with a penalty die. Sean, you get a strength check, and Miss Hurst gets a strength check to basically hold her in place.
Can I yell something to her?
Yeah.
Miss Blackwood, come this way. Where's the sound of my voice? Untie me.
Come towards the sound of my voice.
We'll
How'd you
go
do, Sean?
together.
What's the penalty
Hard
die?
success.
You get one. Okay, so what you do is you know how one's the tens and one's the ones. Like, what did you roll?
Yeah. A 90.
So, oh, it doesn't matter. I don't think you can make that.
No.
So it doesn't matter. Normally, you'd re-roll the nine and take your worst of those two, so the highest. But you've already failed, so it doesn't matter. I'm sorry, Sean. Did you? Azuya Shappa,
Hard success.
you're kind of struggling, but they've got a good grip on you, and quite frankly, uh, you're a little nervous about falling down, even in your manic state. So it's not as good of a struggle as it could be. Um, we're back to the top of the round. How fast can you fire your gun, Lieutenant Shaeder? What kind of weapon have you got?
It's a Springfield trapdoor rifle.
So that takes like one every 3 rounds, right? You got to
Yeah,
click, 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 click. Okay.
Yeah, reloading.
So you're reloading this round. You'll be reloading next round, and you can fire the round after that. Azuya Shappa, you've also got a one. Well, you're holding on to somebody right now.
Yeah.
Miss Eldridge, anything you wish to say or do?
I don't know if Miss Blackwood was distracted by all the struggling and blindness
And
or whatnot.
gunfire.
I was trying to get the words out that she should come untie me and we should go together to the meteor.
You can yell that at her if you want. Like,
I
hey!
did.
Okay, yeah. Um, Ivanovich sees the
And I try to wiggle.
skeletons
Can
and
I?
he screams. Um, he just lost a little bit more sanity. Wait, no. Ivanovich was running back, wasn't he? Sorry. Dr. McGrath is at the edge and he's worried about leaving again because he doesn't want to have to go through it again. Urostovich, he's the one who screams when he sees the skeletons. He's backing away. They raise their arms and they're coming towards him. I think that's just about everybody. No, you know what? The neurotics start shooting into the room. They've got 52 carbines. What the hell is the range on that? Here we go. I put it here. 50 yards. So they have a penalty die because it's almost to no. It is within range. No, it's not. No, it's not. Two of the neurotics are firing into the room. They've got 52 carbines, which also are one every 3 rounds. So each one has picked a skeleton and is trying to shoot it. That is a miss and a miss. They're not very good shots. Urostovich is backing away in terror. Ivanovich runs back and he'll be leaving the room this round. Dr. McGrath is still like right at the edge of leaving the room, but he keeps saying, I don't want to go through that again. And he's looking over his shoulder. He's making sure he's out of the way of you guys, but he's not exiting the room yet. And Miss Blackwood, what do you want to do?
Am I still crazy?
Yes, in blind and held by 2 people.
Can I struggle again?
Mm-hmm. Give me a strength check with a penalty die. Ozuye Shappa, give me a strength check. Ooh, Miss Hurst failed. She failed to hold on.
I have a regular success.
Regular success. Miss Blackwood, how'd you do? Make me a strength check, and then re-roll your tens and take your worst.
I actually rolled a 7.
Oh, re-roll the 0. Just roll that 10-sided die. That's definitely better than a regular success.
If it holds up.
That gave me a 2.
So a 27 is what you end up with. What kind of success is that against your strength? What's your strength?
Well, my strength is we were to go. My strength is 50.
And you rolled 27, so regular success.
My normal roll would have been was 7, so.
That would have been very good. That would have been an extreme, but you had a penalty die because 2 people were holding you. So Shappa, you got a regular success. What is your strength? Is it higher than 50?
It's a 75.
Okay. You managed to shake free of Miss Hurst, who's on your left, but somebody still has you by your right arm. And your vision clears, and you feel your obsession to get to the stone fades away. And you can see that the Indian, Ozuye Shappa, has you by the right arm.
I kind of blink at him a little bit. It's like, well, what happened? Why are you holding me?
Okay, we're still kind of in combat. Ozuye Shappa, what do you want to do?
You were not being yourself. You were acting like Miss Eldridge. I'll release her.
Okay.
And I'm reloading.
Okay. And that takes a while. Rostovich has turned and is running back away from these skeletons who are kind of stalking towards him. Everybody looking into the room can make me a spot hidden, which is pretty much everybody. Well, if you want to be. Miss Eldridge, if you look, are you going to look? You still looking in the room? Yeah, you are. You want to get to that rock.
I'm watching.
Yeah, make me a sanity check too. There's some skeletons walking around in there.
I failed the spot hidden roll.
Okay.
I failed.
Okay.
I think
also failed.
Oh yeah. Success.
Success. None of these skeletons standing up are wearing helmets, by the way. Just something that you kind of notice. Make me a sanity check, because why are skeletons standing up and walking around?
But I noticed them long ago, didn't I?
No, this is the first you've noticed them. You looked at once you could see in the room. The first one fell. Ozuye Shappa actually made the roll to destroy it.
Yeah, no, I failed definitely.
5 more sanity.
Oh, I only have 3.
Oh no, you only have 3? Okay, Miss Eldridge has gone completely insane. You need to get to that meteor. You've got to get in there. And
Do I just write 0?
Yeah, if you want. You're out of control of your character. She's mine now.
-2.
She's gone mad, completely insane. Or you can choose her insanity as she goes catatonic and she has to be fed for the rest of her life, or
maybe she's just like feral now.
Okay.
Like she can't.
She's trying to get
anymore.
You're trying to get loose. Give me another strength check.
Scrabbling.
Yeah, you went in that room so bad. Yeah, you're trying to break free of those. She's really. Ozuye Shappa has left. Okay.
No. Fail.
Miss Hurst picks up one of the rifles that the Narodniks dropped.
Oh no.
She aims. She's going to put you down, Miss. No, she aims into the room. Yeah. I think base for a rifle, she does not know how to use a rifle very well, is 25%. So
it is.
She's going to take a shot at one of those skeletons, and holy shit, she hit it. 13. I can't believe that. Let's do 2d6 plus 2. Oh. Okay, she did 14 points of damage, which is nice. If she can make this roll. Another skeleton drops. It was the same one you shot at before, Lieutenant Shaeder. It kind of collapses. There's still one kind of stalking towards it's kind of stalking towards the entrance. It looks like it's kind of heading more towards McGrath now, who's looking over his shoulder at it. Finally sees it. This is the first time he's seen one of these. Rolls a 99 on his sanity, so that's no good.
Not good.
Is that all you got to say about that? Poor McGrath. 25. Okay. McGrath. Let's see what happens to him. This is going very poorly.
Yeah, he is
Um,
been mean.
um, because he looked back that direction. And then he just looks confused. He kind of blinks and um, hold on one sec. Hmm. And you hear him mumble, "Where am I? What is happening?" Uh, he's turned completely back to in kind of your direction, in the
Okay.
direction of the entrance. Um,
I'm
uh,
gonna I'm gonna yell at him to get behind me.
who are you? Urostovich runs into him almost and kind of grabs him by the shoulders and kind of drags him out of the room. He seems very confused. Uh, he doesn't look back over his shoulder, and he's looking around like he doesn't know what's going on. Um, let's see. These two fired. These two dropped their guns. Artemovich is going to take a shot at the last mobile skeleton. No, big miss. Too bad. He did a lot. He would have done a lot of damage. We're kind of at the back at the top of the round. The skeleton has stopped moving in your direction, and it's
Okay.
backing away. Uh, you're reloading. The neurotics are reloading. Um, is there anything else you want to do, Ozuye? Let's see. Ozuye Shappa and Lieutenant Shaeder at the top of the round. We're gonna have to stop soon. Unfortunately, we're not gonna be able to finish this tonight.
Yeah.
Finish
Uh,
reloading.
I think Ozuye is still reloading because his attack is a
Yes,
one
he's
slash two.
It's 1/2. Yes, you're done
Yeah.
reloading this round. You can fire next round. Lieutenant
Okay.
Shaeder, it takes him 3 rounds, so there's several rounds between. Um,
Yep.
you two are both still reloading. Miss Hurst does
Mine is
not
one
appear
for
to be
one for
familiar enough with this gun to reload it, so she drops it. She picks up the other rifle that one of the Neurodniks dropped, and that one she aims and she's firing at the other one.
okay.
Oh,
Now mine is 1 for 3, so 2
24.
rounds
She hit
reloading. I'll be ready to go.
right. Fucking, she hit again with 24. 9 points of damage. 9 points is a. Oh, okay. Nothing appears to happen to that one though. The one that's backing away. She hit it. It was obviously a good shot, and you hear her mutter something about ineffective equipment and drops it on the floor again because she doesn't know how to reload it. Um, Urostovich and McGrath are in the room. He's talking to Urostovich. He's like, "Where are we? What is happening?" Um, Miss Blackwood, I might have skipped you last round. I'm sorry. Um, you come to your senses. You no longer feel this obsession to get into the room. You are no longer um, blind. What do you want to do? And oh yeah, Nazuya Shappa's got you by the arm. Unless did you let her go? Yes, you
I
did
let her
because you're
go.
reloading. Okay. You see her standing there, and there's gun smoke all around her, and she's dropping a rifle in disgust.
I'm gonna look at her and ask,
That was a good shot.
what happened? What's
Don't
going on?
don't look in there. Don't look in there. Is what she says. She's moving your direction. Um,
Don't look in the room. Got it.
all
Not
right.
looking.
Everybody's out of the room again. Um, the skeleton is backing away. Lieutenant Shaeder, you finish your reload this round, I believe, and so does Shappa.
Yes.
Um, the skeleton appears to be moving back to the pile or back to the other skeletons.
I'm gonna watch it then. Is it gonna lay down?
It does. It does. It lays back down on the ground. Two of them are like they're broken all to they when the bullets hit them, they like shattered to pieces. And Miss Eldridge, make me a strength check.
Huh? Oh, I thought it was like dead,
No,
basically.
you're not dead. You're just insane. You're just completely, utterly, and totally insane. You and I will have to get together for the next game session and roll you up a new character, probably.
Yeah. Oh nope. Super
Okay.
fail.
Miss Eldridge continues to struggle. Some of the neurotics are picking up their
Snarling
rifles
like a zombie.
and trying to reload. but nothing else is moving in the room again. There are just
By the way,
flashes of light.
the one that laid down, I haven't lost track of that one.
Okay, yeah, you know where it is. Make me another spot hidden
And
there, Shaeder. Or
once it lays
intelligence.
down,
I'll take that or intelligence. How about?
because once it lays down, I'm gonna take a shot.
Okay.
Uh, Actually, that's a hard success on
Okay.
spotted.
The skeletons that stood up, none of them had helmets on. You noticed that
Okay, so the
for
ones
the first
that
time.
still have helmets did not stand up.
No, but there are several others without helmets that didn't stand up either. Well,
Okay, so
several. It's hard to tell. They're all around this stone.
point is that I'm going to shatter this one's skull and
Oh,
see if
okay.
that prevents it from standing up. Once it's laid down and it's not moving, that should be a nice easy shot.
Yeah, it'll be even as far as penalty die, and because you're aiming for the head, but it's not moving. So go ahead and make me a roll, just a straight roll. If you make a success, you hit it, and we'll see if it destroys the skull or if it just passes straight
No,
through.
I failed.
Okay, there's a ricochet right next to the skeleton. It was you almost hit it.
I'll reload.
Okay, yeah, you can reload. You can keep shooting at that one if you want. Eventually, you hit it, and it shatters.
Yeah, if there's nothing pressing, I'm going to shatter that one so it doesn't stand
Nothing's
back up
moving
just
in
in
the
case.
room. Roll me D4.
D4.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Oops, hang on. I just messed that up.
Somebody on Twitch suggested that Miss Eldridge needs to get the animated skeleton out of her own body.
Ooh, I rolled a 3.
3. Okay, so it takes you 2 more shots. One of them actually hits it, but it doesn't seem to do anything. And then the next one, the skull shatters with the next shot. You're not sure if the second bullet went straight through the skull without actually breaking anything except for making a hole. But the third bullet completely destroys the skull of that skeleton.
Skeletons are notoriously hard to shoot because they have no meat.
Yes, it is. It's
Let's
better to
work
use
on
a
flesh.
club or some bullshit than
Why
that.
did you have to say it like that?
Okay, so standing at the entrance to this massive, impossible room, you realize there are more threats within than just mental. And I think that's probably where we should call it for tonight. You've already lost Miss Eldridge to madness. You have no idea where Fernando has gone. And yeah. So I think we'll end there for tonight, and then you guys maybe can people play in 2 weeks?
Yeah, probably.
Probably, yeah.
Probably.
That would be the 28th. I want to break free.
21st.
28th. Oh, no, you're right. 21st. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
My brain's broken.
Yeah,
Does the 21st seem to work for everybody?
Working right now.
Yes, I think
As
so.
of right now? Okay.
As
All
of
right.
the moment,
I
yeah.
will I'll try to get a hold of Aaron, see what happened with him. And
Yeah, what happened?
I have no idea.
Yeah, check to make sure he's okay.
Yeah. I sent him a message.
Aaron's not a big fan of when he gets talked over.
Well,
Just saying. I know
I don't know what
that.
happened. I'm not gonna make any guesses at this point. We'll figure it out.
I mean, that happens. to everyone.
Anyway, so Miss Eldridge, questions, comments, suggestions, criticisms,
Yeah.
favorite thing, least favorite thing.
I didn't super expect to go completely insane this session, but then again, why wouldn't I expect that, I guess? Because my sanity was pretty low.
Yes, it was.
19 at the beginning of the sesh, so
This
yeah.
made
that
this
was
pretty
fun,
nasty
though.
as far as sanity. Good.
I liked the first bout of madness on, especially, was my favorite part of this sesh because I got to just go all in.
Oh yeah, it'd have been interesting if you'd have made it to the frickin' meteor. but interesting. All right,
Yeah.
Lieutenant
Yeah.
Shaeder. Questions, comments, suggestions, criticisms, favorite thing, least favorite thing.
Oh, well, that was fun. Call of Cthulhu era dungeon crawl. Why not?
Well, not really. I mean, it's basically straight shot into the end room, and all the
Yeah,
weirdness
it's a dungeon.
happens.
Look. It's got twists and turns. It's got artwork.
You guys got
It's
all the
got
way there.
yeah, and it's got skeletons, which is very no, it's fun. This
Yep.
was a lot of fun.
Make notes of what you learned towards the end of the session, because that could be important. Is all I'm saying. There were some things that could help you guys. Zuya Shappa.
I'm gonna
Oh,
go find myself some
okay.
supper.
Yes, go get
I will
supper.
see some of you next week.
Yes.
All right.
Have a good night, Kevin.
Night,
Cool. Good night,
Kevin.
everybody. Thank you.
Azuya Shappa.
Hi, Kevin.
Questions, comments,
Um,
suggestions, criticisms. Favorite thing, least favorite thing.
uh, no real criticisms. I'm very much enjoying it. I definitely like in my brain. I'm like, okay, who's not to trust? Absolutely not to trust.
Who? Who?
I'm not saying.
Ah, you could tell me.
Nope. You can never tell the DM anything.
Yeah, something crazy. This is a crazy room. Okay.
Really no dislike. I mean, honestly, I really enjoyed this game because it was something new. It's kind of fun playing a character who's not involved at times. Like I am like I'm here for a purpose, but it's not like oh this is my backstory. No, it's just here's the story. It was presented to me. I'm going forward with it.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
Cool.
yeah, very much enjoying it. Sad that Miss Eldridge is no longer Miss
Is
Eldridge.
quite mad. Josie will have to schedule
Yeah.
a time to get together and roll you up a new character.
So
It
there's no
happens.
fixing that at this point. It's gone.
Yeah, once you hit
Yeah.
zero, you are
Wah, wah.
insane, and that happens.
Basically dead. Might
I'm
as well
pretty
be.
certain you're not dead, but they're
I
going to have
know,
to
but
find a nice
basically.
institution for you, probably, or maybe you'll escape and become a villain. Who knows?
Or
Uh,
just leave me in the
or
cave
cultists. They're not going to
with the
just leave you in the
skeletons.
cave with the
It's in her
skeletons.
villain era.
She wants to be in the cave. They're
Huh?
not going to leave you in the. She said
Yeah.
you're in your villain era. Miss
Yeah, yeah.
Jacqueline Blackwood. Questions, comments, suggestions, criticisms. Favorite thing, least favorite thing.
Well, I wasn't expecting to lose 12 points of sanity in one game.
I made this one kind of sanity. It's a little rough because it's bad. There's some bad stuff in that room.
Yep,
Um,
just a little bit.
you might get some back. Depends on what you do and how successful you guys are. In 2 weeks, Miss Hurst wants to go in. She really wants to go check that pile of gold.
You know what? She can go in there. She can have it. I don't even want it.
It's gonna be hard to get it out. All right. So we're gonna end the stream there, and thanks guys for playing. Anybody who came and watched, appreciate you. Rama is here. At least Meteor. Oh, I like that. He was here for a while. I see some people were doing some chatting. I appreciate you guys. And yeah, so we're gonna end. So say goodbye, everybody. Bye. We'll see y'all
Bye,
next time,
everyone.
Bye bye.
hopefully.